The gang is back together again, and we are talking about Spider-Man. The trailer is supposed to drop tomorrow for a brand new day. What are we going to see? We're going to see some battles with the Hulk. That's what they're talking about. Anya Taylor-Joy is going to be in Lord of the Rings. I think that's perfect casting. There's some Marvel news. Roxy's got some TV picks, the return of TV picks. We'll discuss that and a whole lot more. So let's get into it. It's myself, Mike, Roxy Schreier. It's the whole crew. Let's do it. Here we go. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the show. It is Tuesday, and joining me on the show, we have the whole crew back. Mike Kalinowski is here. Roxy Schreier is here. All three of us back together again. Roxy, how are you?
Not as good as you, Knicks guy.
I know. How about that? You know, I will say, who do you think? I'm going to give somebody a huge compliment. You want to, Roxy? You want to guess who I'm going to compliment?
Was it the first person to reach out to you or something?
No, but this person did reach out, but this person showed a lot of class in general. No guesses? One person? Somebody?
I don't know what we're talking about. Is it in regards to the Knicks?
Yeah, you brought up the Knicks. So that's what I'm bringing.
Oh, Jeff Snyder.
Shannon Barney. What a class act, Mike. What a class act she is. Do you see her post?
Isn't she a Knicks fan?
No, she's a San Antonio fan.
She's a Spurs girl.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And so what's going on right now with you guys?
Nothing. I'm listening.
Mike doesn't seem. Mike, you see? Are you everything good?
I'm great.
You guys.
Well, it was just a weird rhythm right there.
I am
getting a delay right now.
Oh.
What was it?
I don't have a delay. I'm good.
You're getting a delay. We're starting off great already, guys.
I think so because you're saying what's going on, but every time I say something, you take like 10 minutes to respond.
Oh yeah, so I think that you're definitely on a delay.
Well, and that's what's going on.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. So maybe I don't know
about with Mikey though.
I'm good.
Okay.
I'll hear it right away.
All right, sounds good to me. Well, anyway, the answer is Shannon Barney. She had a really classy text, she texted. That was the first thing, but she had a really classy Facebook post and just talked about how better team won, but she was proud of her team, likable that the Knicks were, and everything too. So it was just a nice post, and she just wished more sports fans could be that way. So yeah, it was nice.
It was so interesting because, like, as you guys know, whenever Boston teams win, the entire world is sad and pissed. Nobody is a Boston fan that isn't from Boston. So watching everyone be happy for the Knicks was so strange. Like, because you guys have lost for so fucking long.
Well, I think that's the magic reason, right? Because yes, even
the Red Sox, when we had lost for so long, nobody was happy for us when we won.
There were more people. I saw more people happy in 2004 for the Red Sox than I ever have in my life. I'm not going to tell you that's
but not the same as the Knicks.
No, not the same way.
I was so happy for you guys. Like it's fun. I'm seeing all my friends party in the streets or posting whatever, and it's like an absolute blast. But it is funny when you have to be like a big loser that almost is a winner so many times in order for the world to root for you.
It's true. It's also the reason why, one of the main reasons is it's because the city united. It was another reason is it's the team itself. The team is they're a really good bunch of people. It's like you can root for all of them, and you listen to their ethic. Brunson, and it really goes to the leadership too. Brunson's just such a great leader. So it was amazing to see in general, and now we're all back. Mike's chasing flies when we talk about sports, so we got to get him back on board.
No. I couldn't care less. No, I come from a vastly different. I know you guys have two teams. I will never, ever back sports because of the way the city acts. Like, they destroyed buses and taxis, and that's the team that won. Like, I don't fucking get that. I will never understand the guy that beat some kid into a coma. Like both their lives are ruined over people they've never met, and those guys don't even know who they are. Like,
that's an excuse for people who act like morons.
What?
It's true.
Like it's like me coming out of Masters of the Universe and some guy saying that movie fucking sucks, and I beat the shit out of him.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Like, there's no.
I don't. So for me, it taints sports in general, and like I don't understand why the team doesn't come out and denounce that. Like the coach, like, hey, fuckers, we won for you guys. What the fuck you doing?
I'm sure they have.
It doesn't make sense. I'll never grasp it. I'm 50 years old.
I think you're right, but also the stuff that gets lost in it is how the majority
sure.
Focus in on that stuff, but the majority of it was a lot of love and happiness and some
so much good for the community. I mean,
outside of it, I just see the outside of it, and again, it's few bad apples, but it sucks.
Yeah,
but
it's true.
Hey, there's like all
everyone's got their thing
about all these. Obviously, I'm on a different side of the internet than you guys are, but there was all these posts about all these Jewish bakeries in New York that have been completely struggling to stay open because everybody hates the Jews. And they like during this, they put out Knicks specialty bakery stuff. And like everybody, there's lines out the door around the corner talking about what you're talking about, unifying people, Kristian. It's like, it is amazing what sports can do. So for every one story that Mikey just said, which is fucking disgusting and horrible, there's 5,000 stories of like
great ones.
Yeah, amazing ones of people merging together or like supporting different communities or talking to their neighbors or
it brings people together in a way that is you just don't get it. I mean, you know, that's all you probably have a little bit more of it on Thursday because the parade is going to be, and it'll probably be
so cool,
pretty awesome. But after that, I don't think so because I'd have to take the whole day off of work, you know. And it's like I was gonna go, but it's like Thursday morning.
Yeah, but like maybe do it.
I know it's like Thursday 8 in the morning. It's like it's also it's tough because it's like missing. It's there's a lot else going on with the things that I have to do, so I probably won't be able to do it. But
pull anyway, your kids out of school and take them to the parade.
Well, definitely can't take the kids out of school for that. But I did watch it with Vivi, which was cool.
That's nice. How did she feel?
She loved it. Her and I watched the second half. Maisie watched the first. But anyway, so that's nice. You guys are doing well already. 31 questions with Roxy and Mike back together. Smets coming off of 2 straight victories.
Yeah, what's up with that? Is it because of the games or do people just like him a lot?
I think a mixture of both.
Yeah, he's a likable dude, man.
Yeah, I think it's a mixture of both. Because I mean, he was playing the games for a while and he didn't win, but the last 2 weeks he's won. And
Mikey, you think we can do it this week, or what are you thinking?
It's a crapshoot, like we had kind of said. It's a crapshoot. It's like you never know.
It's hard to know anymore. I don't know how we're doing while
that's the thing. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's like I can't gauge it anymore. So it's
like
up to the ether.
Nothing, even though it means everything.
Yeah, Roca had like 102 yesterday, and he did decent, but not like any giant donations that came in. But he was doing pretty well. So he always, you know, it doesn't matter what the game is, whether it's a matter of questions or monetarily. Roca's always the guy that you have to try to beat in the beginning because he always sets the week pretty well.
Yeah.
But the other thing is, you know, oh shoot, I should throw this up there, Mike. You haven't seen the new we did it. There's a new Vault logo that Luke did. Let's see if I have it.
For Schmoedown?
Yeah. So the Vault has been up and running right now. We're almost at the end of season 1. So check this out. This is the new one. Look at that. Isn't that sweet?
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So that's the Vault right now. So if you guys go and check, if you haven't subscribed to the Schmoedown Vault, please do. Today's match is JTE versus Mark Riley in the first match of the semifinals. So that one, Roxy, do you know? So you called some matches in that season 1 tournament. Do you know which ones you called? Do you remember?
I called them with Ken.
No, actually, you didn't.
Wait, during that season?
Maybe there was a different match I haven't seen yet, but the one
with Ellis?
Yeah, you called with Ellis, and it was. Oh no, you know what? Wait, who did? No, because Ken didn't do that one. It was me and you for the JTE versus Ellis match.
Okay.
And then you actually called JTE versus Riley too. People, you know that we aired. You should look at the comments on the JTE versus Ellis, and people didn't know until somebody said at the end of the match they didn't realize it was you until I called you Roxy at the end.
Why I look so different?
I mean, to me, you look the same, but to other people. I mean, you got pretty much straight brunette, and
it's back.
It's 2014.
Oh, you're talking about when we were at the AfterBuzz Studios.
Yeah, it's season one. Season one.
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear you say season one. I just saw that poster and I was thinking.
Yeah. No, that's just a representation of the whole vault.
Wait, I want to go look. What's the channel called?
Schmoedown Vault.
Okay.
So, everybody should. We're almost at 1,500 subscribers over there. So you guys should.
Some people say that I look way younger now, and some people say I look way older now. I've noticed that the comments always like any of my old AfterBuzz videos or the OG Schmoedown videos. Wait, so which ones did I do? Trial of JT. Did he cheat or not? I want to watch that. That's a crime that it has 700 views.
No, it's not. That's we only have 1,500 subscribers. It's a great number for that right now.
I think it's a crime.
So you wanted to have 10,000 on 1,500 subscribers?
Yes, I do. Thanks for asking.
Everybody should subscribe to that one. It's as we start airing.
Oh yeah, no, I look like such a baby here.
It's you're 20. Yeah, 20. They gotta be. Yeah, crazy. Look at that.
I showed it for Mikey, but he didn't care.
Yeah. I see it.
All right. So let's
Mikey.
He's quiet today.
I'm just listening.
You're doing.
I see it.
You might be in a good mood, but you're not in your normal mood. You know that.
But it's not. Why? Because I'm not being a fucking dick.
Well,
why?
I'm sure you will be.
I'm just chill.
All right, that's fine. All right, fine.
There it is.
That's the guy I'm looking for. Anyway, so let's get to this. Let's get to these questions or this topic anyway, because the Spider-Man trailer looks like it's going to drop tomorrow. And this is a couple of things about that trailer. Not the trailer itself, but just Spider-Man. Brand new day. Director says that fans should go see the film as if it's the last Spider-Man. He gives some updates on Shang-Chi 2. So let's get into this one. I think they're in Brazil right now, right? Yeah, I think so. Daniel Destin Cretton has confirmed that Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings is still moving forward, while also advising fans to go see Brand New Day as it's the last Spider-Man. Though Marvel Studios has yet to officially announce plans for a sequel to Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, the trades report that a follow-up was in early stages of development shortly after the film was released. Updates have been few and far between, leading to speculation that the project may have fallen by the wayside. However, Destin Daniel Cretton confirmed that Shang-Chi 2 is still moving forward during an appearance on Deadline's Crew Call podcast. We are developing a second one. What is going on is what went on with the entire industry. When the movie came out, it was successful, but it actually came out weirdly. It was successful at a time when there was a new wave of COVID was hitting. So it was still successful, but many countries were completely shut down in theaters at the time. And after that, there were just crazy changes all over the place. So it's just the result of the industry. No plot details have been disclosed, but rumor has it the sequel will introduce the agents of Atlas and feature the big screen debut of Iron Fist. The filmmaker also spoke out about Spider-Man Brand New Day, urging fans to go to this movie as if it's the last Spider-Man. This may seem like a fairly standard plug for the movie on the surface, but there is a rumor doing the rounds that Brand New Day's ending is going to shock a lot of people, which has led to speculation that Spidey might get killed off. Really? Tom Holland's not expected to factor into Avengers Doomsday, but we have heard that he will appear in Secret Wars. So even if he's taken out in Brand New Day, we can't see it being permanent. Tickets go on sale tomorrow, and you can check out the poster below. Okay, so that means that we're getting a trailer tomorrow. Obviously, they're in Brazil. They're probably going to debut this. So the first thing, Mike, when you hear this, like, because I know this annoys you and it annoys me also. If they do even bother, why bother killing them off if you're just going to bring them back again? Because doesn't that just kind of diminish killing people off?
I mean, yeah, I guess. Yeah, I mean, but the argument is always they do it in the comics, which they do. So, but comics are completely different. Comics have been going for 60 years, the Spider-Man comic, 60, 70 years at this point. I don't know. It's so tough because there's so many rumors. Everything is rumor. Everything's this and that. But then stuff starts coming true, and you're just like, "What the fuck?" And but I hear a lot of people they say the ending is disappointing, not in the movie's not good way, but in a you're coming into Doomsday and Secret War, so they say it's disappointing going into that. So maybe it's true. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, Roxy. Do you think that would be a mistake if they do that? Depending, or does it depend on if it works for the story?
I'm still intrigued in the Shang-Chi aspect of this story. Yeah. Like,
we'll dive into that afterwards.
I know, but I feel like it's kind of all relevant. Where I'm unclear on how much anything is going to stick or what is relevant and what we're doing moving forward, because like there's a lot of information in that article. And I don't know that any of it really means anything, because if Spidey dies, we all know that Spidey can or cannot come back. I mean, we just saw 2 Spider-Men that we hadn't seen years come back.
And he came back already once in Infinity War.
Right.
Or
so
Endgame, whatever.
So I knew what you meant.
Yeah.
So I don't know that like any of it holds that much weight. And I do think that it diminishes it a little bit. However, like Mike said, they do in the comic books all the time. And also, we're in unprecedented territory here. There's never been a franchise that's gone on this long with this many movies. So like, kind of, what are they supposed to do? At some point, you got to kill people, and then sometimes I guess you got to bring them back.
Especially I guess so. And the problem is that when you look at Spider-Man, which is probably supposed to make close to $2 billion, right? This movie, and how do you sleep well at night going, our movies aren't really hitting that big anymore, but the one that is, we just killed off the main character again after we're signing a contract. It doesn't make any sense for them to do that in the long run, especially when they know that it's going to make a lot of money. So I think they'll wind up doing that. As far as Shang-Chi goes,
when is the Sony deal even done?
Well, I don't think it is. I think they signed a new one. I think there's a new deal, and they signed him to more movies. I don't remember what the extent of the deal is, because he was signed to those. He had already done his deal, and then they signed a new deal.
When you say he, you mean Tom Holland?
Tom Holland, yeah. So he had already signed his deal. The initial one that's over. This
new deal,
one,
FDR.
Yeah, this is a brand new one. So, as far as Shang-Chi goes, I think you put it in development, especially if he knows now, because they're the active directors for Marvel right now. I mean, the ones that any movies that are coming out that plays into the Russo's plans are probably pretty aware of what's going to happen and what they can do moving forward with any other projects that they have, right? So like if you're developing a movie for Marvel right now, you're going to have to be let in on the plans of what's happening, so you know how to develop your film. So especially him, who's doing Spider-Man, and then Shang-Chi will show up in Secret Wars, I'm sure. And that would then mean, okay, whatever if Spider-Man's successful, then Cretin is working on hit after hit after hit. And if he's like, I want to do Shang-Chi too, they're going to let him do it in the way that they had James Gunn do Guardians. And he'll do one after Secret Wars is over. I think that'll be.
But how many years was there between Guardians and Guardians?
Oh, no, way less than will be the break here for sure.
Guardians is.
And 14? Guardians 1 was a hit, and Shang-Chi. I don't know about box office wise, but I just think like it's not like people are still talking about Shang-Chi every day.
No, you're 100% right. It's way more of a risk to do that title than it would be for when Guardians 2 came out. You're 1000% correct. But it just also, it's 432 million is what it made worldwide during the pandemic. So if that would have come out in 2018 and made 432, then that's a problem, right? But the fact that it at that point in 2021 when it came out that it made that was seen as a pretty decent hit. But you're not wrong.
What would we do with this? After the first Shang-Chi movie, I was like, I want a second Shang-Chi movie. Right. First of all, I'm a diehard Simu Liu fan. Everyone knows that. I've loved him forever. Second of all, I liked the movie. The third act I thought was the weakest because of all the CG, but in general, I liked the movie. I liked the character.
Yeah.
At this point, from somebody who was like, Shang-Chi 2, Shang-Chi 2, Shang-Chi 2. Now I'm like, Shang-Chi 2?
Right.
What?
You'd have to make him really relevant in Secret Wars to make us want now, for you to say, oh yeah, all right, cool.
Or to even remind me of what the hell a Shang-Chi 2 could be. Right. Like, I'm trying to remember at the end, the ring, he gets the ring for the first time. He actually gets the rings, and gets the 10 rings, right? That's how it ends.
Yeah. And none of that is relevant to everything, because at the end of that, even the post-credit scene where Wang comes in and tells them, hey, we're working on this, and then whatever they have to do, they're sitting around. You don't remember the post-credit scene, but they're sitting around having to go through one of the portals. But that again, 2021, so many things will have happened leading into it that you have to make it relevant in Secret Wars of what he does in order to get a sequel. Because all these events that have already happened, it's over. It'll be 10 years before another movie comes out. 10 years.
What are the chances that by the end of Doomsday, we have killed every single person from MCU phase 1, 2, 3, 4?
0.
And we don't ever see them again?
0. Doomsday or Secret Wars?
Sorry, Secret Wars.
Oh, Secret Wars. Okay. Then the percentage goes up a little bit more. I think Thor is done. I think Captain America is done. I don't think Downey's done because not as Doom. I think Doom will be.
Yeah, but that doesn't count as MCU phase 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. It's a different character. So.
Well, so yeah, I would say a lot of people. A lot. I mean, Mike's gonna roll his eyes at this one, but I think this is the one where the Fox X-Men are definitely toast in Doomsday.
He didn't roll his eyes, which makes me wonder, like, you here?
No, he's in a different.
I don't know. I don't know anything.
Yeah, no shit.
I don't know anything
today.
No, I don't agree with that statement. But I mean, I could be completely wrong. Like,
you don't think no way. You don't think they're done after
because if you asked me 5 years ago, is Chris Evans done with Captain America? I was like, yeah, he's done. They're out. Yeah. They had there's. I mean, the end credits had their sign off with their signatures. Like, it was it. They were done. So this whole, we had it plotted out. We thought you didn't. You had Jonathan Majors ready to go as your big bad with She-Hulk, Shang-Chi, Moon Knight.
Wong, you fucking idiots. I said Wang before.
What?
I said Wang before, and people like Wang.
You know, Wong. Shang-Chi, Moon Knight, She-Hulk, Falcon as Captain America. That was your Avengers going into this big thing. So no. Chris Evans, Robert Downey Jr. are not dying off forever. Thor, I don't think so because there's no replacement for him. Jane Foster ain't coming back. They're not killing off Paul Rudd.
So you think Thor makes it out of Secret Wars alive?
I think there's no one that's going to die in this movie that's going to have an effect on anyone. And again, they came back, but at the end of Infinity War, holy shit, that audience was silent for what happened. You knew there was part one, but was come back. Like, there's nothing they're going to do in this movie that's going to shock us, like killing people wise. I mean, am I wrong? Am I wrong?
No, I think that you're kind of right, which is why I have been for a while, and people are like vehemently against this. I've been for a hard reboot for a really long time, and people hate that. And I know the chat is all going to flip out at me. You don't think?
I don't think you need to reboot at all. I think the focus of what they should do. I think they are. Is I think they need to focus on the X-Men.
Yes, well, I'm with you on that.
And don't care what's going on with Captain America and Thor and Iron Man.
So we're on the same page here, but that's why I think
focus on the X-Men and the Fantastic Four should be your other
and maybe
side of the Fantastic Four, because they can really be the for lack of a better word, the Avengers of a phase 7, 8, and 9.
Well, yeah, but that's kind of so that's why I'm on the same page with you. What they should be focusing on. That's why I think that we will have an impact, because I think they're going to make it clear at some point in Secret Wars that they've come up with a way. The multiverse is no more. There's one timeline. That's it. There's no more possibilities of it, because if you don't shut it down completely,
okay,
that eventually someone can discover it again. It's like you've got to make it definitive that there's only one timeline and you can't visit any other ones. It was destroyed. There's only one timeline moving forward. You've got to find a way to do that. And if they do that, then you can basically, if you do take out anybody, then you're like, oh shit, it's for real now. They can't come back. That would have an impact.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah. And they can't kill Tony Stark again, because that's just like,
yeah, I know.
You can't do that.
Yeah.
But anyways, a lot. And then moving forward, just jumping right into it. As we know, we're going to probably get a trailer tomorrow for Spider-Man Brand New Day. Tom Holland is teasing it's more of a detective movie, reveals how online research had changed the suit. Interessante. Carlo Bertone. Spider-Man Brand New Day star Tom Holland has revealed that the movie has a mystery at its core and explains how fan feedback led to some major changes being made to the wall crawler's costume. Spider-Man Brand New
Why
Day.
are you laughing?
Because I'm just laughing at the fact that people writing in the comments, Wang? Question mark. Wang?
That's what you're laughing at. I'm laughing at people saying that my brain needs a reboot, which is funny as fuck.
That's pretty funny too. Mine does too. Wang. Spider-Man Brand New Day reshoots took place earlier this year, and Tom Holland has now shared fresh insights into what additional photography has added to the movie. Reshoots are the norm for any Marvel Studios title, of course, and it sounds like these were done to ensure the movie is as good as possible. In fact, if Holland is to be believed, it might be Spidey's best solo outing yet. He said the movie is already the best Spider-Man movie we've ever made. In an interview with Esquire, confirming he was in London to put the finishing touches to it, explaining that this time is all about adding extra layers. Tom Holland said the main goal is trying to find ways to make this movie feel like a detective movie. I'm sure John Watts loves hearing that. The movie is a real mystery, and for a large portion of the film, even Spider-Man is a little bit at odds, and Lost is like, what is going on? It's a bit of a risk, but I think it really pays off. It's been about 5 years since Holland last played Peter Parker. At the end of the last one, I finished my contract that I signed as an 18-year-old. I've been very open that I was on the fence about making this fourth one. However, he does admit that it was really stupid to say that if he was still playing Spidey after 30, he did something wrong, and admits, I don't even really know what that means. In an effort to get Spider-Man Brand New Day right, Holland took a more active role in crafting the story and took to the internet to find out what fans want. It included borrowing from Tobey and Andrew's respective Spider-Man costumes, lowering the belt to create the impression of a longer torso, and doing the same to Spidey's boots to achieve the same effect for his legs. Destin Cretton also spoke to the site and said of some of Holland's contributions, this is Tom's fourth Spider-Man movie, and for some actors, the temptation would be to phone it in or become jaded with the process. Tom's the opposite. The amount of fun we had making this movie almost seems criminal. So the new trailer is expected tomorrow. All right, Roxy, the first things first, if you want to, well, I guess if you want to talk on any of those comments, but what do you hope to see in tomorrow's trailer? And are you excited for the trailer?
Yeah, I'm stoked for this in general. So yes, there's nothing that I'm really yearning for that we haven't gotten already. And so I guess I just don't want to see, I don't really want to see too much more. Rearrangements of some things. Like there's a ton of people who have said that they saw footage at CinemaCon that was different stuff than we've seen. So maybe show us some stuff that general audience hasn't seen, but specific people have that continues to get referenced. I know Coy's talked about some of that footage. I think it's like extended party scene stuff. But the Wong stuff is sending me.
Someone says Thunder Wang.
You brand new Wang.
No, don't touch my Wang.
Sorry, I don't mean to derail, but the Wang stuff is the Wong Wang stuff is amazing.
The Wang Fire Strikes Back. It reminds me of the old Schnepp days when like people would just be like during the whole movie talk, all they would be doing is Schneppisms. And so if that's carry on today, if Wang overtakes the
because like I was just cooking with gas, but then Wang completely I got stopped by Wang.
That happens.
Sometimes Wang will stop you dead in your tracks and you just can't.
Depends on the Wang.
Depends on the Wang. But today's Wang is strong.
Yeah. Anyway, so Mike,
I don't know what I was saying. On to Mikey.
That's fine. Mike, what do you make of it though when it comes to the excitement of what you hope to see in it? For me, I think that you can show a little bit what Tom Holland is showing here with the detective story aspect of it. I think you can see that, but I also think that you can see a little bit because we know that I think we should see more of the story, and we know that Hulk is going to be a big issue for both him and the Punisher, and we got to find out why he's going back into Rage Hulk and why they have to stop him. So I think we're definitely going to see Rage Hulk. Pretty convinced
in the trailer.
I think so. What do you? I think it's a big aspect of the story is that Punisher and Spidey have to work together to kind of take him out. So I don't know, Mike. What do you think?
I probably won't watch it because I'm gonna go in blind at this point. Like I saw the one trailer and I don't know anything. I don't know much. We were just talking about this with Shannon McClung of Geek Buddies the other day. Like, who's the bad guy? We don't know who the bad guy is in this. Like the main bad, and I'm like, that's kind of exciting.
There is that, Mike. We don't even know that there is a main bad guy.
And I think that's exciting. Like, there's the Hand, which are predominantly Daredevil villain.
Mm-hmm.
Well, how are they in there? So I'm kind of like, you know what? I'm excited because I don't know anything. So I probably will not watch it. But I don't also. Huh?
Sorry, there's a delay, and I keep thinking you're done, and then I'm going to ask you a question, but you're still talking, and I'm so sorry. Continue.
The one thing that is a little weird is the detective story, because I don't care. No one Spider-Man's ever been considered a detective. So I'm kind of like, that's a weird, like, what? Okay. That is a weird take that they wanted Spider-Man the detective. Because I mean, he's never been that.
Unless he's not the detective, unless, maybe Frank Castle is looking into
Frank Castle? He's the detective?
Oh, he was a
good old Frank Castle, the old Sherlock Holmes himself, Frank fucking Castle.
There he is. Where he is. Thanks for waking up.
Get out the fucking way, Red. There's blood on the ground. I did that. Yeah, Frank Castle, the detective.
Wait, if that's what it took.
Jesus Christ.
If Wang couldn't do it, Frank Castle as a detective brought you back to life.
Frank Castle. Elementary, my dear Red.
I saw two Wongs don't make a Wang, and that was amazing too. That's the best one. Mike, I know that because I didn't read as much Marvel comics growing up. I know the Hand mostly from watching Iron Fist. What can we like? Can you give us a quick lowdown on the Hand?
I mean, it's just because it brought in with Daredevil with Stick and then Stone and Elektra and the Hand. It was just a criminal organization. They kind of made them much more mob related in Daredevil season 2, and they brought them in. But they're a crime. Wolverine deals with them a lot too. It's just a great added. I mean, they're all badass ninjas and about resurrection and stuff. So, but Daredevil, because he trained under Stick, and he was one of the ones that was the chosen ones to fight the Hand. So that's why he's in Spider-Man. And that's why a lot of people are saying that, is Daredevil going to show up? Because it looks like they're in a prison at one scene, and Charlie Cox or Matt Murdock's in prison right now. So that could be. So I hope to God if Daredevil's in this, he's not popping up in this trailer tomorrow.
That would be such a bummer.
Yeah, but I don't put it past them to do something like that. I don't
know if you necessarily need it. I think the Hulk's different than putting Daredevil.
Yeah, but I know.
We already have the fact that the season ended with Daredevil in prison. We already have the pictures that Mike Coulter posted in prison, like with all that. I feel like there's been enough to say at this point. I think a lot of people will be disappointed if Daredevil doesn't make an appearance in the Spidey movie, but to actually show us that would be like,
I think they went out of their way to digitize him out of it when he's
right.
That's true. There's some shots of him flying or swinging, and you're like, there's some missing space right above him.
Yeah, if you watch Daredevil season 2 at the end, where Daredevil is, there's a scene where it looks like Spidey is potentially in that place.
Oh, okay.
I think that it's pretty clear that he'll be in it, and he should be.
You should sell shirts again that say "Where there's a will, there's a Wang."
Yeah, someone said "Gone with the Wang." That was my favorite one.
And there's so many good ones. I actually can't.
There's a lot of good ones.
Too much Wang to concentrate.
Wang a rock. It's a good one too.
Where's Penny Barber when we need her with all this Wang?
Right. There's so much Wang. We can't do it without Penny. Too much Wang.
I thought that would get Mike to crack a smile, but I did not just.
Look, I'm okay that he woke up for a little bit with the Punisher, so that's good enough.
Mikey, for real, is everything good?
Yeah, I'm just a chill guy today. Just a chill.
Sure. All right, listen. So I'm curious to see what people think about this. Put your thoughts in there. Let us know. On the channel right now, we just launched Andor the season 1 finale. Sam has finished that, and now we get into season 2. But I also have House of the Dragon. We're going to watch those episodes.
Doesn't that premiere this end of this week?
I think the end on Sunday. So we're going to watch. And the reason I bring that up is because we already have first reactions to House of the Dragon, and they say season 3, it kicks off with a bang, and it only gets better. It's what they say. So, House of the Dragon season 3 final. I still haven't released our trailer reaction. I should release that. While viewers wait to return to the Seven Kingdoms this month with the June 21 premiere of House of the Dragon season 3, the first reviews are now online, more positive than ever. Game of Thrones prequel series continues to depict House Targaryen's war of success as it leads into the notorious Dance of the Dragons, and it is said to be the most action-packed installment yet. So far, House of the Dragon is still spectacle TV worth tuning in for. If you want spectacle without much behind it, you'll be pleased. Daniel Feinberg doesn't seem to love it too much. In its third season, House of the Dragon remains engrossing and rewarding. What fans have come to love about this series is what will be appreciated for it in season 3. Its characters are better than ever, while more hardcore audience members may nitpick the finer details of Condell's adaptation of Martin's work. Casual audience members will get exactly what they're craving. The series is still thrilling, and some moments still remind us of how great both Game of Thrones once were. Those who are tired of all the talking in season 2 and crave wall-to-wall action will consider this chapter similarly slow. See, I'm not looking. I'm looking for a good show. I love season 1 and season 2. Love them both. So this sounds right up my alley. It's the series' best so far. The visual effects and cinematography are both a vast improvement of the first 2 seasons. House of the Dragon season 3 picks up after what was disappointing back half of season 2. Complaints of nothing happening last season have been remedied. There seems to have been a realization in the writer's room, not only of what made the show so interesting when it premiered in 2022. While not perfect, season 3 is leagues better than season 2. Daniel Feinberg with two reviews. Okay, it's starting to improve upon Game of Thrones. Its third season only proves, well, fans know it stands tall next to its predecessor with the possibility of finishing stronger and being better. So, seems to be a lot of raving reviews. Roxy, I know Mike's never seen any of Game of Thrones in general, so he's not really going to have much of a thought on this. But so, Roxy, you have, I know that you watched season 1 and you didn't love a lot of it, but then you liked the second half. Am I wrong about that?
No, I loved season 1. I didn't like the pilot. Is
Okay,
what you're remembering.
Okay, that's what it was.
Yeah, I didn't like the pilot of the show, and I have liked every other episode of this show.
I love it.
The pilot, but I didn't like the pilot of Game of Thrones.
Okay.
So sometimes I think that I do a disservice to myself with how much TV I watch sometimes, and that's why I never just bail after a pilot. I always try to give things 6 episodes because I'm really particular about my pilots and what I'm hoping that they accomplish. So I did not like the pilot of the show, but I love the show in general. And what they're specifically referencing here with the second half of the season being lackluster, if you remember, they had those issues where that wasn't supposed to be the final episode and the show just kind of ends. And there were supposed to be 2 or 3 more episodes. So people felt like that wasn't a finale. And the show was like, yeah, you guys are right. This wasn't our finale, but that's where we're leaving it for now. So I've been really excited for this. I do feel like there's a lack of buzz around this right now. I was invited to a screening of this, which typically you're not invited to screenings of TV shows. So I know that they're trying to do outreach right now. But when I watch any HBO show, obviously they play this in the pre-watching anything there. But other than that, when I'm driving around LA right now, it's not like these massive billboards. I don't know how it is in New York. It's not like all my friends are talking about, oh my God, the Game of Thrones show is coming back. Like I just
unless Jalen Brunson is in Game of Thrones, no one's going to really care outside in New York right now.
For sure.
Yeah.
Who is the player, Kristian, whose wife? Did you see this TikTok where they're getting married? It's the next player. I forget who it was. They're getting married, and she was like, "My husband has 2 games left until he wins the finals. Let me quiz him on our wedding details, honey. What city are we getting married in?" Doesn't know. What's the name of the venue? Doesn't know.
It's Trey Jemison.
Amazing. The video it was incredible. But yeah, you guys are all about the Knicks right now. But in LA, like you would think, and maybe it's on Sunset and I haven't seen or whatever, you would think the buzz right here would be around House of the Dragon coming back.
Yeah.
But I just even had to say to you, wait, it's the end of this week, right? And the only reason I know that is because of the screening I was invited to.
Well, I think because of what, even though I love season 2, I think it's unfair to say that everyone loved it, and it seemed like even from those reviews that it seemed some people were kind of like, it was fine. Matt Serra, when he talks about Game of Thrones, he raves about Game of Thrones and he raves about Night of the Seven Kingdoms, and he goes, yeah, House of Dragons, right? They have an opportunity to get people to start buzzing about it, but it's got to be now the critics are in, right? Now the audience has to watch it. Now the chatter has to start after that pilot, right? After the premiere of season 3. If the chatter begins, then more people will start to join.
It's a really good time for it because we don't have that like prestige fantasy show on right now. And we're going into summer, and I think that this is a strong. If I was going to place the show, I would place it right here, right now. So
and it's a good time too, from where they are in the storyline. I mean, there's only 4 seasons of this show, so this is the penultimate season,
right?
And to lead into that is going to be exciting. But we will see. We're excited to check out House of the Dragon. Curious what you guys think overall? Currently at 41 questions. Pretty good. We'll see what
not enough Wang in the.
I'm sure every
other
other
questions.
I'm sure
Tons of Wangs in the chat, but not enough Wangs in the stars.
I'm sure that there will be. Then, as I said, please go and check out the Schmoedown Vault. But I want to get to, we haven't done this. Roxy Stryer is going to be doing some TV picks. Speaking of TV, speaking of Game of Thrones, and we got some picks. Rock, what we got?
I know it's been so long that I didn't even know what I've talked about here and what I haven't. So I wanted to finish the conversation on Your Friends and Neighbors because I loved this season. And I feel like now that there have been 2 successful seasons, if you're looking for a show to binge, this is a great one to do. John Hamm leads the hell out of the show. It's really fun. It's a quick watch. It keeps you on your toes. There's a lot of suspense, like some hell yeah moments. And adding James Marsden to the cast for season 2 was an excellent choice by them. It's a great show.
Okay, hold on. See next one after that. People do dig that one.
Yeah.
All right.
The Vampire Lestat is Interview with the Vampire season 3, and now it's called Vampire Lestat. And let me tell you what, I have never. This is Lord of the Rings level hate that I received for the second episode of Vampire Lestat. I'm covering this for Real Rejects. I loved the first episode. The second episode, we are full blown diving into an incest storyline.
Like House of the Dragon.
Like Game of Thrones times 10. This is a mother-son incest storyline. And I don't feel like spending a season on this. And people are really upset with me about that. They're like, this is showing abuse. It's important to show on television when you're groomed. And I do think that there's validity in telling stories about all different types of things. I just, incest on television, I don't like to watch it. I don't like to watch it. I don't know how else to say that. I don't like to watch it. So it freaks me out. I love the show. I think the show is incredible. But I'm concerned about this season because I don't want to watch a season of incest. And if that bothers people, that bothers people. But that's how I feel. Mm-hmm. Widow's Bay. I would argue that this might be the best show on TV right now.
It's the Apple show, right?
Yeah, it's amazing. You know what's so funny? They plug this as, and you can't see it in this banner, but mostly it says Matthew Reese's Widow's Bay.
Right. Keep asking that. Yeah.
And I do think that that's funny because I didn't know Matthew Reese was like household name like that. You know, usually they do that for like.
Did he create it?
No.
Oh,
it's just Matthew Reese is the star of the show.
Okay.
So I think that's, usually they do that for like Jennifer Aniston and Reese Witherspoon's morning, whatever. Like Matthew Reese's Widow's Bay wouldn't be the selling point to me. The selling point of this show is that it feels like a Stephen King comedy adaptation. It is like really funny, really strange, quirky. It reminds me of The Mist sometimes. It is so, but it's so good. This show is must-watch TV of the year. It's excellent show.
Okay, that's a lot of good recommendations here for Roxy. We ain't done yet. Oh, here we go.
Yes, I know this is up so many of your alleys. Listen, this is what we call. I had a mentor once, friend of mine and Christian's, named Kevin Undergaro, who used to always say about me that I like to rock the high-low. And this is the low. I'm going to recommend shows on here that are high, and I'm going to recommend shows that you guys might be like, what a waste of my life and time. I don't care. Love this show. I'm only watching Love Island US because it's on 6 days a week. And so I can't watch Love Island UK at the same time. And I hear Love Island UK is better, but we don't get Love Island UK until like a couple weeks later, unless you're watching ExpressVPN, whatever. This is trash TV at its finest. This is the most dramatic. This will make you feel good about anybody that you're seeing because like, it can't be this bad. This is the hottest people doing the grossest things. Everybody's making out. I can't not help it. I can't help it. I'm going to talk about Love Island every week. Anybody who listen to me, I'm going to talk about this show. People are saying that this season is lackluster. I'm like, what, where, how, what? I want to know about your favorites. So if you're not watching the show, zip it or talk about Wang. If you are watching the show, are you liking any of the couples? Any of them? Let me know.
All right. Last one for now.
Ooh, baby. Do
you know what I'm worth?
Oh yeah, wait, Mike, you know what off campus is because you like that dance, right?
Well, hold on a second. I know about off campus from like the algorithm. Once I clicked on that, what's her Mika?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
I know. Yeah.
That girl, she put Sydney Sweeney in the fucking doghouse.
Wow.
There is just something about her that, my God. And the dude's he looks like the prince from Shrek, for fuck's sake. He's like perfect too. Like that is a perfect couple. And then, so I only see the clips of them fucking on the show.
Oh, I didn't watch.
I'm just like,
I didn't watch the new Shrek trailer.
No.
I love.
But yeah, is the show good?
So it's a book adaptation, and this feels very much in line with. Do you guys remember me talking about a show called Heated Rivalry?
Yes.
Yeah, the gay hockey
exactly.
show.
So this isn't a gay show. This is a hockey show, though, and it's also adapted from novel. In my opinion, it could be a little gayer, and that would help it because I did prefer Heated Rivalry just because it was like a little different and new and fresher. And this show hits a lot of similar beats with some of the shows that I've already seen, like The Summer I Turned Pretty, or even like Moments of Gossip Girl or whatever. But I have so much fun watching it. And they do tackle a couple of very serious issues, especially because it's kids in college. They talk a lot about like being roofied or assaulted, abused. Like and I think they do a really good job of tackling that. Unlike some shows where I've seen where like it will be one episode, something horrible happens, and then it never comes up again, and you're like, what? This kind of it's a drama, and so they deal with a lot of other things as the show goes. So I think they're doing a great job. I'll be really interested in a season 2 for this. And like Mike had pointed out, there's just really hot people on the show that have a lot of chemistry with each other. So it's not just like that they're sexy, it's that they're sexy together. And so that's a lot of fun to watch.
Is this girl's name is Mika Abdallah? Is that Mike?
Yes, that's who Mike is talking about. That's not the girl in this picture, but that is the girl Mike is talking about.
Let me see.
There's something about the way she moves, Kristian. It's not just like her in photos.
It's the sexiness.
I never watched the show, and they showed that dance scene of her at the party, and I was just like, oh my God.
And when Mike said that, I went and looked up photos, and I was like, huh. And then I watched her, and I was like, oh, she's like she's got it.
Yeah, that happens sometimes. I get that. I get it.
So anyway, those are my TV picks for the week. Let me know what you guys think I should be watching. I'm looking for some recs right now.
Okay. Is it the ballroom dance? Is that the one?
No. Type in J-Lo dance.
Yeah. Off campus.
Let's see. I don't see nothing. Oh, Dean and Allie's iconic J-Lo meet.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. I'll
it.
Keep it on the back burner. All right. So look, that's Roxy's picks. I think we're doing some good stuff here today. So let's just jump right into the questions. Let's do it. We could spend some time on the questions. You guys want to keep us going today? You want to get Mike and Roxy that win? Let's do it. In PLD yesterday, we missed a couple. Did we miss? I don't know if we missed a couple questions. I'm not sure. But what I did forget yesterday, that I want to make sure that I do today. I want to give a shout out to both MK and Sam for doing the time codes each and every day now. It's been so helpful for the show in general and helping people find topics because now we don't have that clips channel anymore. So let's get to this first one from our buddy Sammy. Hello, Kristian, Mike, and Roxy. I just rewatched the trial of JTE. It was just pure comedy, plus that Finstock line of trial and error was gold. It's one of the most quoted things in Schmoedown history. I mean, even when I told Ellis the other day that we put it on the Vault channel, it was the first thing he quoted back to me. Everybody remembers it. It was brilliant. It should be. We should probably clip it out, BLD. But it is absolutely awesome, and that we did a new opening for the beginning too. You can judge for yourself. Mike, I forget. Did you ever watch the trial of JT?
No.
Oh, you should, because I'm curious to hear what you think. It's the silly type of nonsense that goes on in that episode is right up your alley. I mean, it's so ridiculous and it's so bizarre. And I've told this story before, and see if you remember, Roxy, because I've told it before. In the trial of JTE, to which I believe that I don't know if you were there for that. I think you were. Were you there for the trial?
I'm trying to remember. I've seen it so many.
Because I know you were there for.
I was there for the actual. Yeah.
You were there for the match. So on the desk was myself, Ellis, and then Chris Stuckman. But as I said, Ken was the prosecuting attorney. Ellis, or Finstock was the defense attorney for JTE, and there was supposed to be a guest. There's supposed to be a guest attorney to help.
I think I was in the room.
Okay, there's supposed to be a guest attorney who turned out to be Hal Rudnick as Justice Bot, who put a robot head on and started asking JTE questions, but he was not the original surprise attorney. Do you remember who the surprise attorney was? I've told this before. So Roxy, do you remember who the surprise attorney was supposed to be? Who at the last minute called me and said, "Dude, I can't make it. I was on my way and I had to turn around. I had something else going on."
Oh, it was a man? I thought it was a woman. So no, I don't remember.
It was Andrew Santino.
Oh,
and Andrew Santino was on the way to be. He was supposed to be the attorney with, and who knows what he would have said to JTE. But then Okuga and his band of merry men come running out in ridiculous Noid-like suits. It was absolute chaos. Roxy's not wrong that it should have at least 1,000 views.
100%.
Yeah, it is. And the thumbnail, Luke, can you put I don't know if Luke's watching, but can you put the thumbnail for what you did for that? Even the thumbnail he did for that is just comedic in its own right. I'll see if I can find it, but it's really good, and that's up on the channel now. So I'm glad that people had an opportunity to go and check that out. I found it. It's really great. I mean, JT really was comedic gold. I mean, he really was.
Why do you say was?
Well, he's not on the show anymore. I mean,
doesn't mean he's not comedic gold.
He's not on any shows anymore, though, is he?
Yeah, I think he has his own full channel that he does every day.
Does he? All right.
But is he doing comedic gold on it, or is he doing like movie reviews?
Right.
I don't know.
That's a good question.
Well, I don't think JT ever on purpose did comedic gold.
That's why he's funny.
That's not true. He definitely on purpose sometimes. He had good.
Really?
He had good comedic timing. He couldn't do a lot of stuff that he did without comedic. He knew how to goof on himself, and that's why he was so good. He never got upset. Here this is it. It's so good. It's so good. It's fire in the background. So good. All right. So you guys should go and check that out. If you haven't already seen it, you really should. All right, let's keep going. Before Mike just won't shut up today. So let's go to the next one, and that is Nathan Drake. Mike, were you able to pick up Eraser 4K Steelbook? I tried to order it, but it's sold out now. See you later. I guess that means yes. There he goes.
There it is, baby. It's sold out already, man.
Is that the one where he says luggage?
Right? Your luggage. Come on.
Right. Nathan Drake. So it sounds like Batman 2 will have Victor Zsasz, Harvey Dent, Cordoval's, and Phantasm possibly. Seems way too packed for me, but I trust Reeves. Well, it's probably going to be like a 3-hour movie, so probably has enough time.
I don't know what's going on with that, man. I don't know what to believe, who to believe, what not, but yeah, man, they're filming. So,
A Tornado support. Thank you, A Tornado. A Tornado. Hey guys, if you could create one more MTS live event and each of you get to add a match of your choice to the card, who would you pit against one another, and what match type would you choose? Good one. If I had them in their prime or like right now, because I would recreate a match, but I'd put them in their prime. I would put Rachel Cushing at the height of when she was winning all those tournaments against Marisol McKee. They played each other at Spectacular, but Rachel hadn't played a game in like 3 years or 2 years. You got one? Or the Patriots versus...
I think Patriots versus Dan and Roca.
They would have beaten them. Roca and teams couldn't get over the hump of JTE and Snyder. He lost to him like 5 times.
I know.
Yeah. You want to see that? I want to see. I'd want to see.
I can't believe you don't want to see that.
Not that. I'd rather see Shazam versus Patriots, and I almost made it happen. That's Spectacular. What about you, Mike?
Me?
Yeah. Who, you? Beetlejuice?
Got no skin in that game on that side. Like,
you could have seen any two people.
I'm much more. I like the stories, man. That was my thing. I love the stories. What you're saying is you just wanted you're saying compete because the players at the height, like because the knowledge and that would
or take
the distance. Like
two,
I'm just like
take two characters that you would have loved to have seen playing against each other in like a main event.
I'm trying to think. I don't think I would have loved to play Roka.
You guys played once, right?
I don't.
You did
with teams. We did. I don't know.
If in singles, you beat him in singles.
That's how you got singles.
I always loved Clark and Rachel too, so it's hard to.
I beat Roka in singles.
That's how you got to Snyder.
I didn't get to Snyder. Oh, I did get Snyder. Yeah.
Yeah. You can ask. Let's say.
I'm just like a good character match with Roka and I. That's always fucking great.
Let me see the results. Hold on. In the Schmoedown. Let's see. It's actually very helpful. The Google tells us. Did Mike Allen ever play John Roka in the Schmoedown? Yeah, I thought they. Hold on a second.
I don't think we did.
I could have sworn you guys played against each
teams.
other.
We absolutely did, but I don't think I played in singles.
I think you guys.
Come on, chat.
I thought
you know. There's got to be someone in there that knows.
I could have sworn you guys did.
I don't think we did.
All right.
PLD said he did. He lost.
Oh. He lost.
I didn't. I lost.
AI says no. PLD says yes.
But I lost.
Well, I don't know. I have to.
In the ultimate Schmoedown tourney.
That's what I thought. I thought it was in the tournament.
2019.
That's what I thought. And Mike lost, but Mike made. I thought Mike went into the tournament again. I thought he went. That's when the whole thing happened with. I don't know. That wasn't a tournament when you played up against Snyder. That's what it was. So Roka, because Roka. I guess I don't remember. I don't know. That's why we have the Vault channel. So there you go. Yeah. All right, let's go. Next one. After that, I have to watch that match again. You don't even remember it. Memorable.
Don't.
Okay. And we got a new member. Thank you. And Rude Boy DeWy. Thank you very much.
What's DeWy?
DeWy.
That's what it is.
What's that?
I don't know. Even I have to take pee breaks. So couldn't do Mun. Yeah, no. Where were you, Ron? Ron's back. Here he comes.
Like Monday, you peed the entire time?
No, he wasn't here yesterday. So I was sorry I wasn't. And Roka still had a damn amazing performance without Ron. So I wasn't on Monday. I went to visit Dad's grave. Oh, man. I saw Roka with a shovel. He just smiled and walked away. I was very traumatized. So I couldn't super chat. I woke up. It was 3 p.m. Ha ha. Oh, man. That's very traumatizing. Ron H., the dog fooked my homework, so I couldn't do Monday. It's all right, Ron. Hot take. I don't think it's Michael D. I don't think Marvel will show the Doomsday trailer until mid to late August. Back in 2021, No Way Home first trailer came out in August. Movie released in December, same date as Doomsday. Not even a teaser. Is that true? I mean, the only thing is they already showed it at CinemaCon, so I think that they might show something.
I'm still on Ron saying the dog fucked his homework as opposed to
just wait. It's not over yet.
I know, but like from one stoner child to another, that's a weird concept.
Yeah.
I don't think that this is that hot of a take, but I don't think that that's accurate take either.
Yeah, I same. Ron, okay, fine. The voices said take a break. Roka won't mind, so I took Monday off. Was in Toronto over the weekend. Great city. Love Montreal, of course. Yeah, it sounds like you do a lot of traveling. It sounds fun. KH told me not to do Monday, so I didn't do Monday. I didn't tell you that.
I've never been to Canada.
Me either.
Really?
I love it. No. I love it.
No, I haven't been.
Christian, that's so weird for both of us because we don't live, or when I was on the East Coast, it's not like we live that far from Canada.
I wanted to do a Schmoedown in Toronto. I was working on that.
And when you were younger, did your friends, when they turned 18, drive to Canada to drink? No. Oh, mine did. Why didn't I go with them?
I don't know. No, I didn't. I was talking to my friend. I was telling my buddy James. We were both like, we really shit the bed when it came to being young. We didn't explore the city. I've been in the city more in the last 2 years than I was my entire childhood. Because
because your parents wouldn't let you, or what?
I know. I mean, depending on what time, but we just didn't venture out into the city as much too. We did a lot of stuff just around home, but we probably should have done a little bit more. And if the trains and everything were as accessible and easy with the apps and everything as they were today, probably been a lot different.
You kind of had to know how to navigate.
Yeah, now it's a lot easier to do, especially with Google and everything too. If I need to get into the city at one point, I'm like, oh, can I take the one train to go here? And yes, you can take the one train and get off here and walk here. It's great. a lot easier to do it than when I was a kid.
Yeah, for sure. So, I mean, same exact thing in Boston.
Yeah. Happy birthday to Princess. Stay positive always. Thank you, Ron. How nice is that? And happy birthday to Princess. He said he watched Stop That Train for a second time. I know you were going to see it the first time. I guess you liked it. In Cineplex Toronto. Young, nice place. I love this film. If Tuner is my top, then Stop That Train is my top comedy. Funnier, nugged up, poor SMG, Gagwell for Prez. You said you were going to see it. I'm glad that you liked it. Ron goes and sees a lot of shit, man.
What isn't funnier, nugged up?
I mean, I've seen some comedies that have been like, you just been like, oof.
You've seen some comedies that aren't funny or nugged up.
Oh, probably funnier, even
Funnier,
if they're shit. Yeah. Right, no, that's true. Ron H. Oh, ye of little faith, my pants are off. Oh, there you go. A Tornado with TS5 out this week. What's TS5?
Toy Story.
Thank you. Can you think of a toy from your childhood that best represents you and would you want to see in a future Toy Story film? Power Rangers for me. Well, for me, it would be, He-Man. I had the Star Wars toys, G.I. Joe. Those were the ones that those are my main things.
What the hell were these? All right, guys, help me in the chat. I was born in 91, so I'm speaking to you people.
My Little Pony?
I haven't even fucking said anything yet, dude.
Oh, sorry.
They were these little hard, shiny things that you would hold in your hand, and some of them were kind of more metallic, and some of them were not. They were collectibles. It's right around the time that I collected Pokemon cards, so that's when we're talking about. And
Pogs?
Pogs. Is that what they were called? They looked like little creature pogs.
No, not it's not Pogs.
No, not Pogs. They weren't flat. They looked like as if it was like a little stuffed animal, like as if it was a little animal.
Don't know.
People.
I gotta ask my brother what I collected was. You ever have these memories and you're like, did I fever dream this? What the fuck?
Totally.
Crazy modes!
You know, I'm a firm believer in trial and error. And I believe my client is on trial. It's in error.
All right.
An error in judgment.
All right. It's so good.
That's amazing. They were called Crazy Bones. Thank you so much.
His fucking, like, what I love about him is when he's lying to you and he's making, you could see the wheels turning in his head of what he's supposed to come out of his mouth next, but he believes it so fully.
It was one of my favorite bits that we did, and we started doing it. Thank you, Roxy.
You guys remember these or no? You never saw them?
No.
But
man, anybody in the chat, let me know. Keep talking about JT, but let me know in the chat.
Mike, one of my favorite things that he used to do, not JT, but Dagnino, what he used to do is we started it back in 23. He would tell these elaborate stories, and he would say, like, I was out in this prison out in Brazil. Buddy of mine's a security guard out there. I was talking to him about it, and I went there, and I was there for about 3 weeks. And I go, "Where were you really?" He's like, "It's in Miami." And I would ask what I'd be like, "What did you do really?" And then he'd have an immediate answer where he really was. It was one of my favorite bits that we ever did. It's really good.
Yeah, I got this gig. Yeah, I do the walkie-talkies for movies. So I got a buddy of mine, and it tells me to come over, and I'm like, I got to watch this, like, one of these shipping containers. And I go over, and I was like, yeah, I'll do it. I go over. It's full of Legos. Yeah. And I got 2 things of shipping containers in my house full of Legos. Right. How'd you get them there? No, I really didn't do that. No, but I met him at a soundstage.
Yeah, I was there. I talked to him on FaceTime. Yeah, great.
Yeah.
I'm a firm believer in trial and error. And I believe my client is on trial. It's in error.
His hair. So good. All right, let's see. Next one is Ron H. Disclosure didn't disclose much for me. Good, though. Roxy, I'm telling you this. I'm seeing a lot of people on your side. A lot of people.
Wait. What do you mean my side? I haven't said anything about the movie.
You told me you didn't like it.
And you told the people?
No, you told me.
Just now.
I thought you said it on the show. Didn't we say it together?
No, I certainly did not.
No, sorry.
I also did not say I did not like it. I said I was disappointed.
I think you were. See, I can't even tell anymore because we do so much stuff. I could have sworn that was on the air when we talked about.
You're talking about Masters of the Universe.
No, I'm talking about Disclosure Day.
I know.
Oh,
what you're thinking of that I said on the air was Masters of the Universe.
I'm saying,
you haven't had me on since Disclosure Day.
Oh,
but I want to talk to you about that.
Okay, well, I see a lot of people that are more. It seems it's the one thing that you don't normally see where the critic score is now higher, way higher. than the audience score. The audience not digging it the way that I did and Roka did.
Oh, Roka did too?
Roka loved it, yeah.
I was shocked that you loved it.
Yeah, I loved it.
I'm so curious if I watched it next to you, how I would have felt. Because this is are you watching? Obviously you are because of your channel. The amount of stuff going on in the news right now.
Rainy, can I stop you for a second? I'm going to take Mike's line. I want to stop you right there because I saw Robert Meyer Burnett's take on it. I've seen other people's take on it. And the way you just started it is the way that the people who have been disappointed with it have started with it. You've been watching the stuff that's going on. You were hoping to get a little bit more of what, is out there. I shut that off from myself within 5 minutes of this movie. I said, that's not this movie. I got to watch this movie as a Spielberg movie. Because if I start doing, it's similar to the Michael Jackson thing. If I start doing they could have really went down. Remember I said I wanted it to be like The Post?
Yeah.
Really dive into it. It's not this movie. There's tons of holes in this thing. There's things about, I think you mentioned this, other people too. Yeah. Why aren't they using drones? Why are they still using flip phones? I just shut myself off and watched a Steven Spielberg movie.
Well, I think there's one massive plot hole too that I think is like,
there's tons of them. There's tons of them, and I acknowledge them all. But I just liked watching a Steven Spielberg movie again and watched him do a lot of his tricks.
I did too, and I loved the third act.
The train thing. Come on,
the train thing is sick. The third act is sick. I liked a lot of this movie. Yeah. I was disappointed in it because I was hopeful that we would do different things. And I know you've said you think it's not fair to review a movie with what you wanted. But I don't think that that's unfair.
Not always. Because then if I felt that way, then I'd be a hypocrite for Masters of the Universe, right? I just think sometimes if you're reviewing like the movie that you saw, if it's sort of like, okay, the Michael is like diving into those particular allegations. So like, you got to know right away that's the second movie, right? So you can be disappointed. But it doesn't change like the quality of the movie. Is where when I reviewed Masters, I still felt the tone was all over the place. Even it wasn't the movie I hoped it was. If it was more like Dungeons and Dragons, as I've mentioned 1,000 times over, that tone, which is not the tone I thought it could be, would still have been able to tell that story. But I would have liked the tone a little bit better. So it's a matter of, I think that there's a mixture between two of them. It's like, okay, if you're not going to do it that way, I would have enjoyed it a little bit more as that movie that you gave me, but I didn't. You know what I'm saying?
Totally. My main issues with the movie weren't that it wasn't what I wanted it to be. It was some of the plot holes.
Yeah, that's fair. Then that's totally fair. That's different.
Just some of the writing, some of the choices they made with the plot. By the third act, I was like, hell yeah. But there's specifically, I don't want to spoil it, but there's specifically one thing that we see our like main villain is able to do where he's able to tap into something.
Yeah.
And then we're missing something, and they're like, "But where is it?" And I'm like, "Tap, tap, tap in." What are we talking about? She was the other person in the room. What? Do you know what I'm talking about right now?
I know what you're talking about. It's fair.
I was just like, this is an egregious plot hole. So yeah, I don't know. The performances are fucking amazing, and they carry it. And the third act is sick, and you like feel it so earned. But I kind of wish the third act was the first act, and that the movie was.
Yeah. I think there hasn't been, see, the difference is I've seen, there's been many movies where I've been like, I don't even know what you're talking about, this criticism. There haven't been a lot of criticisms that I've heard of the movie that I don't understand where people are coming from.
Yeah.
Mike, do you see it yet?
I have not.
Are you going to?
I don't know. Right now I'm dealing with some bullshit with my A-list that's pissed me the fuck off.
What is it?
So I don't know if I'm going to deal with that. Been able to see it. I don't know, man. It just, nothing about it grabbed me.
No. What was the A-list problem?
Oh, well, because I've been A-list since its inception, like 5 years from now. Love it. It goes up a couple bucks every year, no problem. It's still more than one movie a month. You see, it pays for itself.
Right.
An email yesterday saying, "Hey, rate change next month," which I knew. Log into this site to just see the details. So I go into it, like, okay, going to $29.99, whatever. I go back to my app because I wanted to see He-Man again last night. It has me now as a Stubbs member. I'm not an A-list anymore. And just,
why?
I don't know. So June 5th, my payment was taken out. I saw Masters on June 10th, used it, bought a Entourage for me and Shannon to see Supergirl. So that's on there. But now it has me, when you click on your little icon of your barcode, it says Stubbs member and not A-list. So I went to the theater last night. They're not helped. So I sent a thing into the customer service and it says they'll get back to me in 5 days. So I'm not seeing movies right now, but I don't know, man. Nothing about this movie grabs me. It just doesn't. I'm
Fair enough.
I'm going on Monday to Supergirl. I'm so excited.
Me too.
Yeah, I'm very excited for the more I see, but I guess I'm at that point now. I want to stop watching anything. I don't want to.
I haven't seen the last trailer. I'm going to see it Monday morning, so I'm just going to go.
Seeing it Monday night.
Okay, so we'll be talking, Rox. We'll see that one. Mike, does the runtime of that movie scare you?
Supergirl?
Yeah.
Hold on a second. Hold on. I'm going to go on a rant here. You want to see fucking Mike Kalinowski rant? Here we go.
Let's see what we can do with that.
Last year, movies are too long. Who does a superhero movie over 2 hours? This is bullshit. 2 hours. Get us in, get us out. Supergirl's an hour and 55 minutes. Oh, it's got to suck. Oh, shit. They've got to be scared. They're cutting the shit out of that movie. Fuck off.
Hour 45.
Yeah, I don't give a shit. A
Same.
movie's a movie.
Hour 47.
Right.
No good movie is too.
That's including credits.
No, it's not.
At 147 is what it's listed at, right? Runtime, Roxy?
It is what it's listed at.
Right. So you got to include another 7 minutes of credits.
The duration includes end credits.
7 minutes of credits. What movie have you seen with 7 minutes of credits? Fire and Ash?
It's probably about at least 5 minutes. 5 to 7 minutes.
Let me tell you, the runtime really doesn't scare me because I think that this graphic novel is pretty tight. Like, I think that they are telling a pretty direct adaptation. And I'm not worried about it. And I agree with you. Sorry, I am super worried about this movie. I'm not worried about this movie because of the runtime.
But Roxy, you've been worried about it for a while, but then pre-sales come out. It's tracking between 55 and 70 million. Tracking at that. And I don't do tracking bullshit. I don't do any of that. But they're saying it's on par with Thunderbolts. Now, if it makes what Thunderbolts make 380 or something?
Yeah, Thunderbolts lost money, yeah.
Yeah, Thunderbolts didn't.
But what did Thunderbolts cost to make?
Thunderbolts budget was 180 to make, just around the same as Supergirl.
Supergirl's 180?
170 something.
Well, they said they said that the final number was between
165.
175 and 180 was the latest report.
Oh.
So and Thunderbolts box office, let's see, overall. So let's see. Hold on a second.
I'm Mike.
382.
And I know
382. So
Mike, I know you know this, and keeping in mind, like, I don't think that there could be a bigger fan of this movie. Love the cast, love the graphic novel, have loved each of the trailers, love the director. Everything to do with this movie is up my alley. The only person I'm talking to that's as stoked for this as me is you, Mike. So like I'm highly concerned, not because of the runtime. I'm concerned because of the Christians of the world. I'm not concerned because of the people who wouldn't go see a fucking woman star in a superhero movie anyway. I'm concerned because of the normal people like Kristian who watched all of the stuff that came out, the trailers, and were like, that doesn't intrigue me. That's concerning because it means that this movie might not make its money back. And if this movie doesn't make its money back, we're in a bit of trouble here.
I don't know budgets. I don't know what to say to that. You've got in trouble. In what sense do you think it's in trouble?
I think that a couple things are in trouble. Number one, box office stuff is weird and they're super strange and finicky about it. And we got reports that Supergirl was 125 million, and then we got 150, and then we got 180. So it's hard to know how much movies actually cost. Same thing happened with Superman, if we remember. It was hard to decipher whether Superman made money for a while. People were like, no, it lost money, no, whatever. Now I think people have pretty much netted out at that it made a little bit of money, but not that much money. So if DC's first two movies are Superman, a little bit of money, Supergirl loses money, which I'm not saying it's going to lose money, but if that is what happens, I do think that we are A, not going to get a second Supergirl movie, B, probably are going to utilize the character of Supergirl less, which I love Supergirl, so that would be a big bummer for me, and C, right now, as we have this massive takeover coming through, it's not a good position for Gunn and Safran to be in, where they're like, our first two movies out of the gate didn't do gangbusters, if they're going to have to renegotiate contracts / stand up for their universe. So
I just don't understand the strategy in doing it this way when you're trying to establish big winners up top. I just don't get it. But it needs to in order to really be looked at as like a hit. It's got to like a hit, not to make money. It's got to probably make like close to 400, right? But or break even 400. To make money, it's got to do 500. There's no world this movie makes $500 million.
I think that it would be considered a hit if it made 500.
100%.
Oh, okay.
I'm saying it to break even 380, 400. We'll say to be fair, 400. There's to make $100 million would be great if it did 500. There's no world this movie makes $500 million.
I hope that there is a world. I don't think it's happening, but I hope there is a world because Mike, when
Toy Story 2 will Toy Story 5 will dominate the box office. Yes, different audiences, but it's going to dominate the box office for 2 weeks in a row. And unfortunately, it's Supergirl's second week because
I hear you. I'm not arguing with you.
Yeah,
I'm concerned about this movie's finances, and then I'm concerned about what we do from there. I kind of bet that I see this movie and you see this movie, Mike, and that we love this movie. So it's like I'm not concerned about the quality of the movie as much as I am about what DC does with this. If this
and you've read it, Rox?
Yeah, multiple times. I love this book. I love it. I love this story. I mean, Mike, you've read it too. I'm assuming.
Yeah, I did.
You're not a huge Supergirl. This story like really connects with me.
But I didn't love the scene that I saw though with Superman. I didn't love that scene.
Superman's not in the.
He's not in the book.
In the book.
No,
so.
the scene. Well, the tone of that scene.
No, I know what you're saying. I didn't just.
She's talking alien, which is cool. She's talking Kryptonian, and I don't know. It just played a little goofy to me, but we'll see.
Yeah, I'm hopeful. I don't know. Mike, do you want to come with me on Monday?
It's a critic screening though?
Yeah.
No, thanks.
He doesn't like critic screenings.
I don't like critic screenings. They're the worst audiences.
See, I adore critic screenings because people are behaved in movie theaters.
Were you just complaining that they were terrible?
Critics?
Like I don't like critic screenings because critic screenings are to me, it's a room full of people that are like entertaining me.
I understand that. I understand that.
I want to go to crowd that are like. Yeah, I want to like fuck yeah, let's do this.
Unfortunately, you're in the middle of someone texting or putting their feet up or shitting in the aisle or something.
Not in Los Angeles and Burbank.
Maybe
I feel you on this, Mike. I'm I don't know who to ask to go to with this because I feel like everybody I talk to doesn't want to see this movie.
But TJ,
he's invited.
Oh, okay. All right, listen, let's move on.
Yeah.
So Lincoln West, Kristian, any word on Kevin's cancer scans? Not yet. I'm waiting to hear back from him. He's been MIA on social Discord. Makes me worry. Roxy and Mike here. He's just stepping back for a second and taking a break until he gets results. So and as soon as he's able to talk, he will. We'll find out. All right, next one. Nathan Drake. Another movie.
When did he have a scan?
Over the weekend the other day, and then he's waiting to he's waiting for the results. He should have him back soon. So, Nathan, another movie where Peter is depressed about life. I mean, Spiderman's been depressed.
Well, but I think it makes sense about what recently happened to him. Imagine nobody knowing who you are.
Easily. I agree. All right, next one. Griffin Shaw Media. To answer that Schmoedown question, I'd add either a Inner Geekdom free for all. We did one of those. On virtual, which was the shits, but more so a Smasher Kalinowski teams match versus heel Chandru and Parker. Character work alone would be epic. That I think we would eventually gotten there. That you guys would have teamed up and done something together.
Now, you didn't want a Smets and me team up.
I didn't want to Inner Geekdom because I didn't want to burn through questions.
Yeah,
but you guys working together would have been great. One of my favorite shots of all time is when you guys were feuding, and it was in that like weird brick conference room in Collider, and the lighting was perfect where you're just like staring at him. It was amazing. Nathan Drake, I asked Google if Arnold was already a star in '87. He said yes, he was a major movie star. You think Terminator 2 pushed him further though? Yes, he was a major movie star in that point. Of course he was.
Yeah, he was the '80s. Him and Stallone, the Kings.
Yeah. Huge. Roka told me that no.
Roka said that Schwarzenegger wasn't a star in the '80s.
We had this whole, the stupid
Roka and I go at each other, but that's a bullshit take, man.
The stupid claim that he makes that Predator was a B movie. he makes this claim that Predator was a B movie. I was like, in 1987, when that movie came out, right off of, Joel Silver making the movie. Joel Silver wasn't making B movies, and for Warner.
I know it is a B movie, like as in it's a couple soldiers in the jungle.
In premise, but not in budget, not
premise.
in star power.
In premise, it's a B movie.
Premise, it's
a B movie with an A movie budget and A-list star.
That 100%.
Yeah,
100%. And Arnold was the big. The second you put Arnold in 1987 in that movie, it is no longer a B movie.
No, he's the.
So yes, he was a star.
He's the king. He's the king.
Roka sometimes makes some silly claims. Connor, currently crying and looking at a picture of my forklift. So sad. I just want to fork things one last time, and I miss my dad, Mike Kalinowski. Hi, Dad.
Hello.
Yeah. Hello. Unknown by FixMR. Disclosure Day was disappointing. Too many convinces overall, especially with the alien tech and how the main characters keep getting away. I don't disagree with that. There's one scene with the car.
You mean conveniences?
Yeah, that he's a convinces, but I guess conveniences.
Yeah.
No one watches the news anymore. Just dump it on social media. People still do watch the news, but on some it was some dated stuff in the way that you could tell it was 75, 80-year-old man making the movie. 100%.
I see. I'm not slamming the movie by any means.
Yeah.
But I agree that it was disappointing and there was conveniences that didn't work for me.
Yeah, and I think that's a lot of people felt that way for sure.
Yeah.
Connor, still pretty sure that Mike is my real dad. It makes sense. Dad, you forgot my birthday again this year. It's not even a card.
Well, you're illegitimate, so sorry.
Yeah.
I do. Oh my God, savage. I do think it's crazy that men can have children that they don't know exist.
Yeah.
And women cannot.
Right.
That concept is wild.
You're just realizing that now, Rox?
No, I'm just it's.
Well, I mean, couldn't women, if her certain eggs and stuff taken and then
I suppose I've heard stories about people who've frozen their eggs and then it's the wrong person.
Right.
Yeah, it is it's humanly possible.
But way more possible for dudes. Yes, 100%.
It's just so somebody could come to one of you guys one day and be like, "You are my father,"
right.
And
not me.
And my first reaction to somebody saying that to me would be like, "I'm not your mother," and you guys would have to be for 1 second be like, "Who's the mom?"
Right.
Not me.
No, that's not true, Mike.
It's 100% true, Roxy.
Why is
if you want to go onto the air, we'll go on to.
Even if you've used Connie's,
I use Connie's and I pulled out all the time.
That means nothing.
Doesn't mean anything.
Bullshit.
That means nothing.
Why do you think they have to write 99% effective?
What if one slipped through?
One slipped through on pulling out and using a rubber. Get the fuck out of here.
Or if she takes the condom and puts it up her afterwards?
I get rid of it. I take it myself. I dispose of myself.
You take it yourself. You put it in your pocket.
Yeah, you're the best.
My pull-out game is fucking peak.
You put the used condom in your pocket before you leave her place.
No, it's in a tissue on the side of the bed after when I'm cleaning her up.
And then what? When you leave,
it was always at my place.
For 5 days.
My place.
She might have taken it. I'm not saying that women actually would do that. I'm just saying it's physically possible.
Nah, no.
Gotta milk that teat. Gotta milk that teat.
That's right.
All right, let's go next one. Okay. My choice. The Disclosure Day reveal plan wasn't great. No wonder the leader crashed in Kecksburg. At least Emily Blunt was fantastic in the movie. She really was.
She was great.
Great, yeah.
But I don't feel like you guys are giving her enough credit for Devil Wears Prada 2.
Yeah, she was good. She was good in it.
I think she was amazing in Devil Wears Prada 2.
Okay. Live Daily 77. Prayers up, Smet scan results. Yeah, I'm waiting to hear back from him. I'll we'll make sure we get something back from him as soon as we can.
But maybe don't bombard him, guys, because I do think it's probably very stressful, to be that open on the internet about when you're getting scans, and then for people to be nervous. I think it's so sweet, but also I'm sure he doesn't want to take on other people.
Yeah, exactly. Connor, guess what I'm eating? Anyone want to guess?
Box.
Nuts.
Oh, box. I'm gonna
box. Eating box.
You said nuts. We said the same thing.
But I've just never that's like me saying eating testicles, box. You call it fucking box.
Have you never heard eating box as an expression?
Of course.
Maybe when I was fucking 15 decades ago.
Kristian,
but you're a grown fucking woman in a relationship.
I hate
my box.
I hate how these clips are organized. I hate it. I was looking for
I love Snatch.
I was looking for that clip for so long. I can't find it. We got.
Why does her voice sound so sexy there?
Yeah, I think she loves snatch.
Ate my snatch.
Yeah, Keely, we have to organize these better, please.
What is better, eating snatch or eating box?
No, to play it again. Good job,
Roxy.
I love snatch.
Jesus.
By the way, I'm
getting nervous. I get fucking nervous
what's
here.
What's going on with her?
Do you mean in terms of pregnancy stuff?
Yeah.
Still pregnant.
Okay.
Yes, still pregnant. I don't want to like say anything more than that, but just
to say. Yeah.
She's still pregnant. She's doing well. And I think that her and her man are just spending as much time together.
Harry.
Yeah.
It's probably I try not to bother her too much. She's probably super uncomfortable right now, as you guys know.
She's waiting. I get it. Mike Joyce, Shrek is love, Shrek is life, new Shrek 5 trailer. I didn't watch the trailer yet. I gotta I do want to see it. Connor, if you guessed large chicken bacon ranch pizza from Chick-fil-A, you'd be incorrect. They don't even make pizza, you silly goose. I'm eating hot Cheetos. That sounds pretty good.
Not box.
No, not box, hot box.
Wait, can you guys weigh in the chat, all my Wang fans? Eating box is not like a relevant term anymore?
No, it's not, Rox.
No, I'm with Mike.
I hope to God you're not using that.
I don't like to agree with him.
Eat my box. Oh, baby, eat my box.
It doesn't sound good.
Eat my box.
I'm not saying it like that.
Oh, God.
What were you doing last night? Eating box?
Hey, buddy, what'd you do? I fucking eat that box last night, man.
Oh, dude.
Fucking box lunch, baby. Box lunch.
You went to 7-Eleven. Yeah. Went to 7-Eleven, and then I ate the box.
I went for a long day of work, man. Time to get some box. I need some box.
Relax for 1 second. Relax for 1 second.
Box your ears.
Rocks rhymes with box, so I think box comes up more often with rocks. Second of all, if I'm relaying a story to my friends, then it might come up.
My box?
Yeah,
you're like, oh yeah, baby. You're with your dude. You're like, oh yeah, I fucking eat that rocks box.
It's not an oh yeah, baby. It's not. It's not an oh yeah,
eat
baby.
That rocks. You want the rocks box? Yeah, you want the rocks box, baby.
Box from Rock.
I'm not using box as sexy talk. I might use eating box as a term when describing something that happened. I'm not like using it to get sexy.
Give me that cocks in this rocks box.
Yeah, he was supposed to show up at 8:00, but apparently he was eating box.
No, it would be like,
where the fuck you been? You fucking eating box, you motherfucker.
You eating box. It's like those sexual harassment videos that we saw, Mike. It's like
yeah,
right.
Fucking Bush stinks.
Yeah, it's like what would be really great is someone eating box right now.
I'm very upset because I actually haven't found one person in the chat. Oh, okay. Saying box is still relevant, and I'm 25. Thank you, Jordan. I'm young.
She found one person.
Okay.
I found one person. Jordan's my best friend. I'm young. I'm cool.
Hey, Roxy and Mike, have you seen Michael yet? If so, what are your thoughts on it?
I have not seen it.
I also have not seen it.
Roxy, you didn't see it?
No,
that's crazy.
I was going to the new doc came out, and to me, the evidence is very damning. And I, again, feel how you feel, but Real Rejects wanted me to watch Michael for them. So I was waiting to watch Michael for them. Then right before I was going to watch Michael for them, Greg said to me, do you think that likely Michael Jackson is guilty of some of the things he's been accused of? And I said, probably. And he said, I'm not going to put you on that reaction because I just don't think that you're the type of person who's able to separate things, which true or not true, fair enough. And so I haven't seen it yet because I was waiting to watch it for them. And then I didn't.
Gopal, baby Roxy on the Schmoedown Vault is completely unrecognizable visually, but her voice was the giveaway. Yeah, I mean, she sounds exactly.
I sound the exact same. Exactly. I've always sounded like this. It's why it's so crazy when people were like, smoker. It's like I've sounded like this since I was 5 years old.
No, your voice. I was listening to the thing, and yeah, you look different, but like when I was listening to it, you sound exactly the same.
Yeah.
Ron H. I'm with Mike. I don't have to be an asshole every day. It's fair. Mike Joyce. Mike, how are you enjoying Starfield, Lego Batman?
I've stopped Starfield because I am into Lego Batman and also the James Bond First Light. So those two games, I play a couple hours each night when I get some time. Yeah, they're both great.
Swifty 33. Hi, Swifty. This is my first comment. I love all you guys. Roxy looks good, but today she looks extra good. I don't know why. By the way, I watch Only Stupid Answers. So there you go. Thank you.
Oh, hell yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, DJ Wooldridge is the shit. Christian and I both love him. I don't know if Mike knows him as well, but
he doesn't. I don't think he knows him as well, but he was there.
I know who DJ is.
He was there in Schmoedown and stuff too. Trey Porter.
Mike, you and DJ would actually be like BFFs. It's just kidding me now.
I was on one of your guys' shows with you guys once.
For sure.
It was like Justice League or something years ago.
You guys have very
when we were on the air together, we got along great.
Yeah.
With what you said about how New York was all united for the Knicks, Christian, this is from Trey Porter. If I were the Nets, I'd move back to New Jersey. Nobody cares about them. No, it's true.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, it's true. Nobody cares about it's Yankees. Mets.
The New Jersey Nets, is that a team?
Brooklyn now.
Brooklyn Nets.
Yeah, it was New Jersey.
Oh Jesus.
Trey Porter, they had their moments.
Mike, I think we should have just said yes. Christian, definitely. When he said New Jersey Nets is not a team, why not just say yes?
True. He would have forgotten about it anyway. Shang-Chi, this is from Dancing Dog 60. Shang-Chi post-credit, I think, had something to do with Kang that Marvel will have to alter to Doom. Easy fix, it seems, right? Jonathan Majors. There's rumors that Jonathan Majors is going to make a cameo.
That's one good part about Shang-Chi being so long ago. I don't remember that. So
right.
Yeah.
I think Kang's going to make a cameo. Heather IBD. I have IBD and ostomy. Found this show through Kevin, and I love it. Didn't like Roka mocking Kevin's cancer scans ostomy channel. Is winning the week worth that? He's helped me through dark times.
Wait, what happened?
Wait, what happened?
Yeah.
Roka was being Roka, and it's like, and the thing is, Heather, I'm not sure if look, it is one thing if you jump into this show and you don't understand the ball busting aspect of certain things and things, then and you don't know their relationship. Kevin wrote in immediately saying because Roka was basically saying
that he's been winning because
he's playing games. He's playing games, and he's like, "Oh, if I had my cancer scans tomorrow, I guess I'd get some donations too."
That's not.
That's a Roka. That's a Roka statement.
It's a Roka thing that if Roka wasn't friends with Kevin Smets and they weren't really close and host a show together, then you'd first of all, you have every right to ask about that question now, because if you don't know the relationship, you're like, that was kind of fucked up. They break each other's chops.
It's interesting because as someone that was a scripted rival of Smets. It was a very fine line to thread when Smets brought his personal life into the Schmoedown, which is like you'd want to go at him, but you couldn't.
And he would tell you to. He would tell you.
I know, but it's a weird.
No, I'm with you.
It is weird.
I was against it.
It's very weird. You couldn't
tell me. No, he used to tell me to feed Chandru and other people these lines about the cancer stuff, and I'm like, he's like, if you want to, you want to. He's like, if you want to, you can. I can. It helps me out too, and because he was going through it, and I'm like, no, dude, I don't want to do that. I don't want you to have to do that.
But also, when you're
did that in WWE.
The guy that comes back from cancer, it's like you ain't gonna win no matter what. So
no.
Yeah,
it's not a.
When he came back against Chandru, he's like, I want to come back as a heel at one point. I go, dude, there's no world.
It doesn't
matter what you do. They'll never boo you.
Nope.
They'll never boo you.
It's tough. I totally get what you're saying, Heather. And by the way, that sucks and it's super uncomfortable for you. And I'm sorry that you are going through that. But in terms of the Roka Kevin stuff, I would clear that from your conscience. I think it's totally fine.
Yeah, they just, again, it's breaking chops. Literally, Kevin wrote in, I think, within.
But I get if you're Heather and you're going through different issues too, it's triggering. Yeah,
absolutely it is. Mike Joyce, camping in the desert looks so peaceful, Roxy. What's your favorite and least favorite part of it?
So I've been on a camping journey. I don't know if you guys know, I used to camp when I was a kid, always until I was 18, because you guys know I was Girl Scout till I was 18 years old. So I love camping. And finally I found a man who loves camping, and he's like such a great skilled camper. So it's really fun to go with somebody that has all of this amazing equipment. He's really good at it. So it's like, it's super, super nice to go. We actually had to bail this weekend on camping though, because of him, not because of me, because it was 110 degrees in the desert. And the winds were so high with the heat and the winds, like we could barely keep the tent down. And then it was too hot, so hot in there. And we had his dog with us, and then there were rattlesnakes everywhere. So
what happened with the tent? Don't worry about it. I was eating box.
And I'll tell you this, there's nothing better than camping under the fucking moonlight eating box. Nothing better. Nothing better.
It was a new moon, so there was no moon, and so the stars were like insane. So
eating box by starlight, fucking hot as fuck.
I do think, fine, if you guys want to talk about it, like hooking up outside under the stars, it's romantic as hell. Like it's just, you feel it's amazing.
Yeah, fucking box eating. It's the best out in the stars. And yeah.
My least favorite part was the bees. There was a lot of bees.
That was a memory.
Bees?
Was it with your wife or somebody else?
All right. So Dancing Dog 60. By the way, there's a Wang character in Flesh Gordon. Even better. Flesh Gordon.
Wang character.
Yeah, that's good. Smog. Mike, dude, Leto Gucci talking about Wangs. Mamma mia.
Hold on a second.
Tell me when you're ready. Hold
All
on. Right. Big J Square. Just wanted to give some love to Mike for being such a cool guy on Saturday when I randomly bumped into him at City Walk after catching Disclosure Day. I was completely caught off guard and starstruck. That's awesome.
Dude, let me say something, my friend. You caught me. Yeah, you did catch me off guard because I was leaving work with my buddy in my own little world. I felt. I hope I didn't like because you were so kind to me, and then we said goodbye and shook hands. I got to my car and I sat there for a second. I was like, "Fuck, should I go back and find him? Did I not engage? Like talk to him enough?" Like I felt bad. I sat in my car, but I was like, "Fuck, I don't know where he was going, which way his direction he was going." But it was a pleasure to meet you. You made me look really cool in front of my friend too. So
that's the best, Mike. I don't care how successful any of us get. When somebody comes up to you and you're in front of your friends and they know who you are, I feel like the coolest person on planet Earth. Like people who are like, I don't want to bother you. It's never a bother. It always makes me feel like the shit. Like I
get awkward. I'm like, I get nervous. I'm like, what's your name? I'm like, so I hope we got to talk a little bit. But yeah, I sat in my car. I was like, fuck, I got to go find that guy and talk to him again. Shit. But yeah, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here, buddy.
All right. Go, pal. Clearly the continuation from Ooh Baby is I Love Your Way. Ooh Baby.
I love your way.
Oh.
Is that kind of from like, hey ho,
Wait, what?
Hey ho,
know exactly what you're singing.
No, you don't actually. You actually don't. I know what you're gonna guess, but it's incorrect because he's singing the wrong song. Wait. You're about to answer Pearl Jam, and it's incorrect.
Yes, of course.
And it's incorrect. He's actually.
Who's I doing?
You were singing Creed.
Creed.
Yeah.
No, but that was you Creed. Literally are singing a Pearl Jam.
He was singing Pearl Jam, but he was trying to sing Creed.
I was trying to sing Creed, but like it became like a donkey singing Pearl Jam.
Creed is
eyes wide open. Yeah. All right.
It just became like a donkey. I don't know where the donkey came from.
You're singing even flow, right? Like
he was hee-haw kills me. All right, Israel Zerg. Let's get Roxy to another One Piece ep. I really love Daredevil. Not my top one of the year, but it's up there. Is you're still listening to death metal? Not as much. Roxy, did I tell you the great she won her softball championship on Saturday. I told the story yesterday. It was great. But she had the best line ever. I told this story, but I'll tell it to you guys because you'll enjoy it. Sadie and I were moving stuff out of the garage into the basement. We're walking up and Sadie starts singing this song, whatever. And Maisie had a friend over, and she walks up and Maisie goes, and Sadie's singing. She sees the girl, the friend, so starts laughing and thinks it's cute. And then she's like, "Oh, did I scare you?" And she's like, "Maisie, did I embarrass you?" Maisie, without hesitation, goes, "No, you're embarrassing yourself."
Oh my god!
It was so good. It was so good.
Like, where does she come up with that?
I don't know. She just had Sadie was like, "That's your child." Sadie thought it was hilarious.
It's amazing.
Yeah, it was hilarious. Are you embarrassing yourself? Go, pal. I'll second. Mika Abdallah is good in a still photograph, but kills it in video. I'm gonna have to watch it, particularly later in the season.
I don't know. Yeah, in photo, of course, she's a pretty girl in photos, but yeah, in life, oof.
Some girls just have a fucking sexiness about them, and that girl has got it.
Got it, huh?
Yeah,
fucking got it, man. Look at these knockers. And Roxy, you know what I think it is? Because someone came up with this. She's having a Jennifer Aniston hair moment, like.
Completely.
With her hair
girls do that. We're gonna see so many girls go.
Oh, that hairstyle on her is fucking sexy.
I know.
Oh, I see.
But watch, then they're gonna pull Felicity. She's gonna cut it, and the show's gonna tank.
No, don't do that. A Tornado
I
support.
love Felicity.
Yeah. Mr. Reyes, Kristian, what do you think of the UFC Freedom 250? The main card was nothing but KOs. I'm excited for House of the Dragon, but season 3 needs to deliver. Season 2 was solid, but mostly set up, build up. I'm be honest, I saw clips on Twitter and stuff of the fights that I saw, and then, I mean, the fights seemed to be pretty electric from the actual results. I didn't see the full event. Again, I'm not gonna lie, all day Sunday I was just watching Knicks video.
Yeah.
That's it.
My social media was so much fun to see you reposting all of my New York friends were just reposting
My story. That's all my story was.
I think,
so
Harloff, because I've known you for so long with movies, I don't associate sports with you.
Yeah.
But it made total sense. I enjoy. I don't feel bad about what I had said, but I do love seeing people like you. I got a buddy of mine that his dad used to take him to the games. Like it's his dad and him's thing, and so
really,
like
dude,
to see that is pretty awesome.
It's such a different thing here. It's like a religion here. It's crazy how people like.
How about
let me ask you this: who's bigger, Knicks fans or Celtics fans, as far as just craziness for the team?
There's more Knicks fans than there are Celtics fans because of the size of the city. However, equally as crazy, like Banter.
Yeah. I think, and there's only one, and it's similar to where there's only one basketball team, even though the Nets as
New Jersey Nets.
Yes.
They should be the New Jersey Nets.
Rox, do you worship Larry Bird? Is he known as like the god?
Yeah, I worship Bill Russell.
Who's
like
that?
If we're talking about old school basketball players, but I love Larry Bird. Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Yeah. Bill Russell is like, to me.
I think that's the last Celtics player I know is Larry Bird.
No, that's not true though, because like you've heard Paul Pierce. No,
never.
Okay.
Roxy, you could tell me to name one player on any team, and I wouldn't be able to do it.
No, that's not true.
LeBron James.
Okay, LeBron.
I don't know who he plays for.
Okay, try and name 3 basketball players that currently play. Okay, so LeBron James, you said.
LeBron James.
Mm-hmm.
Tico Marcel.
Nope. Come on, try it. Let's see if you try.
Yeah, really.
I'm really trying. I'm really gonna fucking try right now.
Is there anybody that you could pick up in your memory that you just were watching the games with Shannon? Can you pick up anybody?
Manute Bol.
Perfect. All right.
Is he a player? Manute Bol?
From like 25, 30 years ago.
Hold on.
Smets
Shotani Otano.
The baseball player. And it's anyway. So Kevin says that there's no results right now. He's hoping soon. So Alex saw Furious last night based on your glowing recommendation. Wild movie. I love how they just tacked the sequel onto the end of the movie. I love that movie. I love that. It's one of my favorite movies. It's called The Furious. It's like it's a martial arts. It's like The Raid meets Taken. It's a crazy movie that's out in theaters right now, and it's probably one of my favorite movies out right now.
I'm gonna hopefully we get to see that if my A-list gets.
You would love it. You would love it. It's right up your alley. Ryan Shevik, Sydney Sweeney, X-Men news is crazy. What's the Sydney Sweeney X-Men news?
I don't know.
What's the news? Tell me the news. Jarrett, according to an article by Variety, staff lawyers were leaning toward antitrust lawsuits before top DOJ officials okayed the merger. We do have 12 AGs joining with California and New York with lawsuits. I guess for the Paramount thing.
Yeah, I have to assume that's what they're talking
about. Luke also sent me an article saying that I guess Netflix is trying to get Lionsgate now. Oh shoot, Manute Bol died in 2010.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Okay.
Anyway, so yeah, that Paramount thing. I knew that was going to go through. There was no world that wasn't going through.
Well, I am curious why Mike knew Manute Bol. Why
he just was out there. His name was always out there.
Was sure.
Have you ever heard of Dennis Rodman?
Of course.
Yeah,
okay.
Today's players, though. You're talking about today's players.
I'm just trying to think of what level of person he does.
Jalen. I mean, he would know Magic Johnson, obviously. Jalen Brunson.
If they're players that break out of the sports sphere, like Dennis Rodman was in movies.
What about
like Shaquille O'Neal? You would know.
Of course, Shaquille O'Neal. Of course.
So, do you recognize the name of Jalen Brunson?
No.
Okay.
All right.
Steph Curry. What about Steph Curry?
Okay.
Yes, Steph Curry. So that's two.
Yeah.
That's two. So apparently, Sydney Sweeney is eyed for X-Men. There's a rumor going on right now. Where is it? Let's see. I don't know. This is a long article. Sydney Sweeney is being eyed for a role in X-Men. We've been hearing that Madame Webstar might be on Marvel's radar for quite a while. And it said she was in line to play Emma Frost just a few weeks ago. Does this indicate that she would be so maybe Emma Frost? I don't know. That's been rumored for a little bit. Okay. So let's go back here. Go pal. Oh, you did that one.
You got that one.
Oh, Justice Spot. Yes, Justice Spot. It was funny. Did you see Guillermo del Toro? True or false? A tornado. So I'm telling you, you got to watch it, Mike. It's hilarious. True or false? Just you pull some true or falses, PLD, from that. We should. True or false?
Guillermo del Toro.
Yeah,
true or
true
false?
or false? Did you say Guillermo?
Can you imagine if I had been around you guys during those days, man? The shit we would have had to do.
Definitely. Mr. Ray 77. Kristian, well, we did that one already. Did that one already. Did that one already. Did that one. What the hell's happening right now? Mike Joyce, the Vampire Lestat book readers are nuts, Roxy. Seems like they were commenting about stuff that happened in the books and not the show yet. Hopefully they don't ruin your enjoyment of the show.
It was wild. Yeah, everybody's got their own life experience. So people who seem to be very triggered by me not immediately stating that this was abuse, while certainly, of course, it is. It's a mother having sex with her son.
Oof.
All I was saying was I don't feel like watching it. I didn't say it's not a valid story to tell. I just don't feel like spending my time. You have to think about I'm sitting at Real Rejects for 8 hours watching things.
Right.
So
so you bailed on it?
No, I'm not bailing on it. I'm watching it. But when you have to sit down and watch something, watch incest for it's just not fun. I don't want to. I don't know how else to say that.
That's like
when you have a son eating the mama's box. That's not so fun.
It's not.
If I had the chance between sucking the wang and eating the box, mamma mia, what a choice! You want to talk about the Sophie's choice? Mamma mia.
You know what I mean, though, Kristian. You know, when you have to
it's the same look. If someone wanted, if I was hired, if I was working for someone and they were like, you got to watch Terrifier, I'm like, no, I don't want to.
But and even that was okay because it was fake.
I can't do it.
Incest is real, and watching it with a mother and a son, it's gross. It's gross, and I feel I don't enjoy it.
I get it. Michael D, did you wang in there? Maybe. Nathan Drake, Frank did a lot of detecting in that special. He sure did. Israel Zerg, Roxy, I guess you watched the first 2 seasons of Interview with a Vampire. I've not watched Lestat yet. Interesting review. You should check Mayfair Witches.
I loved the first 2 seasons. I love the first episode. And I'm sure I will love this season. It's just this one storyline I am struggling to watch.
Comic Lover. Hey there, Jedi Cornmaster. That's right. That's Mike. And the Yapper, you sacks of shit. Thank you so much.
I'm the Yapper.
Yeah.
You're the Yapper and I'm the Jedi Porn Master?
Yep. Dill the Pickle. Roxy, I banged my wang on a counter overhang and now there's something wrong. It's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's a good one. I am Two Fly Cam. Supergirl looks like Guardians of the Galaxy 4. There's no hype. Is a gun misfire? That's also the problem. First of all,
he didn't do anything with it.
I know, but it's he produced it, but it certainly feels like a gun movie. It doesn't feel like a Gillespie.
I didn't feel that way at all, but you are so with. Even Coy said that. Greg said that. So
yeah, it's like everything I've seen. And I said this yesterday. What's going to be the unfortunate thing is that if the movie does really well, everyone's going to give Gunn the credit. If it does poorly, they're going to go after Gillespie.
Well, they'll go after Gunn.
Yeah, they'll go after Gunn also. But I mean, but it's going to be like he directed it. So
I'm just curious too, real quick.
Go ahead.
When people use that, looks like a Guardians movie. Guardians are 3 of the most successful superhero movies of all time.
That I hate that response. I'm sorry. I hate that response because that's not why people are criticizing it and saying, because it's like if Guardians 4 looked like Guardians 1, 2, and 3, sure. But like the idea of like, why is the same guy? If it's like, so when they said it about He-Man, that it looks like Guardians a little bit, or it looks like Thor,
which was completely wrong.
It was wrong. But when they were saying that up top, when they were saying that, it's like, okay, that's what they're going for. They're going for that vibe.
No.
But when Gunn's involved in it, and he's essentially just bringing the Gunn Guardians of the Galaxy,
but he's not involved in it. like that.
He is involved in it. He's a producer of it.
But he was working on another movie at the
but it's
time.
connected to his Superman movies and the Super Family. So he's going to be involved in it in general because he's the creative force behind the Super Family.
Okay. I mean, hey.
It's a movie in space that has some dark themes to it.
And they use music in a trailer. So I think
music
that's what
in the
they
trailer.
said.
So
Masters, they called Guardians because with those early trailers, it was a ragtag group of characters that don't look like they belong together that are together.
It was more Love and Thunder than it was anything else.
Get the fuck out of here.
It was. The movie was the farts. Red Carpet Talk. What's up, Sam? Tickets for the start of Casa Amor on Love Island are selling quick. Could this be a surprise one day box office hit with the young female demographic?
Casa Amor.
I don't know.
Casa Amor is the Love Island, the time in the show of Love Island where they split the guys up and put them with these different bombshell girls and girls to the guys. And this is a ticket that they're selling to theaters. I think it's June 22nd or something. And it is selling very well right now. This is, instead of watching it at home, I think that this is a really smart move by them and is interesting. We saw it with the Stranger Things going to theater. We've seen this before, but this wouldn't have been the kind of thing that I would think would do well. But I have heard that tickets are selling. I think that the young female demo might really show up for this, and it'd be interesting.
Jose Rodriguez, love seeing you all together. Saw Mike on Vampire Diaries and Roxy and Always Lola. Then got the epiphany when I saw DC Movie News. Kristian, would you watch the Adam Eve special on Prime? Oh, shitballs. You know what? I should have done that today.
What's the Adam Eve special?
It's from Invincible. Shit.
Oh.
And damn it. I moved. Ming was supposed to come in today to film. Oh, hey, Pill D, you're breaking news. We were supposed to do Invincible today with Ming, but Sam's coming in at like 3 to do like a real big bulk shoot for Andor and maybe some House of the Dragon. So I moved Ming. We're not going to get Invincible up on the new episodes probably until the end of the week, if not next week. But shit, I should have done that because I didn't think I had enough time, but I should have done that special. But the answer is yes, I'll do that special. Just should have done it. Damn it. Connor, Dad, I'm proof your pullout game sucks. There you go. Jose, Kristian, I know we both love Adria Arjona, but if you don't know, her father, Ricardo Arjona, is a famous singer in Latin America. I did know that. And the reason I did know that is because Sam and I did a search of her the other day, and because Sam found out she's Puerto Rican, she loves her even more now. And we did find out that her dad was indeed a famous singer. So yes, I'm aware. Ayoshi Yumatsu. I was today years old when I learned what eating box means. I have never in my life heard that saying, and I'm from the 80s. 2 wangs don't make a wong. I've definitely heard that saying. I just have never really. That's when I
can't believe that that's not an expression that.
When I refer to that act, myself or anybody else doing it, I've never called it that.
What would you call it?
I don't want to be.
But like, what would you? Would you say going down on, or?
I would say that. I would say eating the P word.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's usually what it is. Nathan Drake, didn't Roxy used to be neighbors with Finstock?
Yes.
Yeah, she was.
Me, Makuga, and Finstock, we were all in a little triangle.
I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, those were good times, but specifically Finstock and I were like on
the same
corner.
I remember like right near that. I remember when
he would work out on the outside my place
in the park.
In the little park.
Hilarious. Yeah.
That was a really, really fun time in life.
Jose Rodriguez, eating is not cheating, especially if it comes in the box.
Of course not.
Yeah.
It's super untrue. It's definitely cheating. I would say that the biggest form of cheating is that.
Eating is not cheating.
That would be the thing that I would be the most upset
Super
about.
Intimate, right?
Really?
Super intimate.
100 of all the things, if you found out.
Really, Rox? That?
Yes. And
more than this?
I mean, both are no.
Roxy, hold on a second.
Why did you say? Hold on, wait. Why did you say it like a deranged scientist who gives lessons? It's like, really, Roxy, more like this.
You mean to tell me if you found your man eating in Mama's box, that's worse than them doing?
Yeah, because Mike, then they're not doing it for their own. Then they're not doing it for themselves at all. Then they're doing it just to please. Like, yes, I think it's way worse to cheat and just do that. If you found out that's the only thing they did, cheating.
Right. Yeah. So it was like, but she's like, yeah, he didn't want to do anything else. That's all he wanted to do.
Like what?
Wanted to eat. He was a box eater.
Yeah,
then it's like, why
did box lunch?
Yeah.
Battery. Roxy, will you be able to watch Harry Potter? because
I just watched all of them for Real Rejects.
Oh, you've seen the TV show?
Oh no, is that what they're asking about?
Yeah,
I think it means the TV show.
Oh, I might be covering. It's not till December. I might be covering it for them. If I'm not covering it for them, I will be watching because I am curious.
Yeah.
I think that
now that you've seen the whole series, yeah.
You have?
I mean, now that you've seen the whole.
Yeah. And I just did all the Fantastic Beasts and the special and whatnot.
Oh, wow, Fantastic Beasts also shit. Yeah.
I personally, JK and I could not be less aligned when it comes to what makes something women's rights. We are just so not aligned politically. I think that this is super unfair for me to say, but I do have a way easier time separating art from the artist when you don't have to see them.
Mm-hmm.
So like watching the Harry Potter shows, it's not like I'm staring at her. Watching a Kevin Spacey movie, it's like confronting you in the face. So I don't think that is a good way to be, but just for me personally, it's not as distracting when somebody is behind the scenes as opposed to on camera.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Unscripted. My first super chat. I absolutely adore Mike and Roxy. There you go. They're trying to get 101 so far. You guys are pushing. Chris Jones, DJ. Talking of Santino, I know you guys are friends with him, but was Makuga? Santino has told stories on podcasts about Josh. I always wonder if he's referring to Makuga. I don't know if they were that close. I know they were definitely friends. Yeah, I don't know if they were.
I don't know who that
Josh is
Santino
a very
is.
common name.
Yeah, but I know they were friends.
You don't know who that is, Mike?
I don't.
You
Before my time.
Santino?
He's a comedian.
He has a show with Bobby Lee now called Bad Friends.
Then I've definitely seen him.
He's also on a lot of TV shows.
Yeah, you know. Ryan 4050. In terms of acting, career success, household name, celebrity, who is closest to Julia Roberts? Nobody. Anne Hathaway or Emily Blunt? If you're asking me, my tastes.
No, he's saying in terms of acting, career success, and household name.
But in my taste, with that stuff, I would say it's hard to take it away.
I don't think either's had the longevity that Julia Roberts has had. I think 5-10 years ago, Anne Hathaway, now maybe Emily Blunt. Anne Hathaway, 2012, 13, 14, she was on it. And then they did that fucking hit piece on her where they thought she was cold. I was like, fuck off.
Yeah, they have very different careers.
Yeah.
I think career-wise, not success-wise, career-wise, Anne Hathaway is a closer career. But Emily Blunt.
I completely agree. I think the answer to this question is Anne Hathaway. She doesn't have that same girl next door likability thing that Julia Roberts has. However, my grandmother does not know who Emily Blunt is.
Right.
Emily Blunt still is not, even though I think she is such I think both women are fantastic actors. Emily Blunt is still not like a regular household name. Right. And Anne Hathaway is.
True or false? You pronounce Guillermo del Toro's name as Guillermo del Toro.
How is this relevant to the case?
True or false? All right, let's see. DJ Case. One, my theory on Brand New Day, we have a lot of these we're going to try to get through, is Spider-Man is the villain. Don't forget end credit of No Way Home. Tom Hardy left the symbiote in the MCU. Yes, I mean, it looks like that from what, if you look at the trailer, seems to be shit going down, to which he said might explain why Rage Hulk and Jean Grey helping stop the symbiote from controlling Peter. Sadie Sink could also be Firestar causing the symbiote hates fire. Just a theory. I don't think it's a crazy theory. I think it's a good theory.
I would rather see her as Firestar than Jean Grey. So, but yeah.
Okay. So
I think she's Jean Grey.
Yeah, I think she's Jean Grey also. Okay, CC Black, 1987. Russo said after Endgame they would only come back for Star Wars. Russos are fans of Wars. I thought it was Star Wars.
Secret Wars.
Oh, Secret Wars.
Secret Wars.
Oh, because they did like Star Wars also. Russo said after Endgame they'd only come back for Secret Wars. Russo are fans of original. Okay, which has a symbiote suit on cover. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Nathan Drake, 253. X-Files 1998 movie was better than the DD
and Daredevil.
Disclosure Day.
Oh,
what's wrong with the two of you today?
I don't know.
Jesus Christ.
Sorry,
I don't know.
I haven't eaten. X-Files movie was better than.
I was like, what's the comparison here?
Yeah, I never saw that movie. So, Mr. I crap and shits. Roxy, your doorbell rings. You look through the peephole. Nothing. Doorbell rings again. You open the door. Lying there is the most handsome man you ever saw, but he has no arms and no legs. What do you do?
I would never open the door if I couldn't see anything through the peephole.
You're like, well, I bet he can eat box. That felt like a turd. Jesus. All right, let's move on.
What was unfortunate for you is I was never going to laugh at that, and Kristian was distracted at the moment, so you got screwed.
Sorry.
Yeah.
So what would you do, Rox?
How would you be able to see him? Because you couldn't see him through the people. If he's got no arms and legs, you can't look down through a people.
He said I opened the door, and I said I wouldn't open the door.
Watch out for the box trolls. Here you go. Galaxy Geeks. Roxy, I agree with you completely. We were coming back from LA, and a fan wanted a picture of me and Audrey, and it was the best moment ever being a YouTuber.
Totally. It is everything. It's everything. And it's happened to me at every important, like, I need this to happen moment in my life. And I'm so grateful for those people.
Okay, let's see. Next one after that is Master Splinter 71. Rox, I'm behind on the stream. Those little collectibles. Were you talking about Crazy Bones? I was born in 92 and I collected them all when I was like 8 or 9.
Yes, 100%. And I'm going to post about this afterwards. Apparently, I guess for some of you guys, they were called Go-Go's. They weren't called that for me. They were called Crazy Bones, but I loved Crazy Bones. Oh my God, Kristian, we're almost out of here. Just do it out.
I'm just getting hit with something that was unexpected. Oran H, EV is charging, so I can cause no more chaos. Okay.
So you can cause more chaos.
Whatever. What do you guys think? Wait, what did he say?
Christ.
I don't have my glasses on. I should put these on.
Put them fucking on.
Swifties.
You said that like it was somebody's fault other than yours.
Oh, wait.
I don't have my glasses on.
EV is charging, so I can cause more chaos. There you go. Swifties, what do you guys think of Mia Goth being a Sith in Starfighter? I love it if she can be intense and dark. By the way, for your member exclusive live streams, there's Roxy on every week. This is non-negotiable. By the way, for your member exclusive live streams, there's Roxy on every week. So we only do one exclusive live stream. And it's usually it's me and PLD kind of chatting with everybody. So Mia Goth as a Sith, I don't know if they're going to have Sith at that point. Maybe they start to form again. I don't know. What do you think, Mike?
You beat me, but I have no I don't know. But I like Mia Goth, so that's an interesting choice for Star Wars. So
She's so good. She is so good.
She's good. Heather, thank you. I feel better. Have a great week. Good, Heather. I'm awesome. That's
good. Yay, Heather.
Go Pal. Manure Bowl is a player from Manure Bowl.
Manure Bowl. But I think you noticed
he wrote manure. I didn't. No,
he did write manure.
I didn't. Manure Bowl. Manure. He definitely didn't mean to do that. He's a player from 35, 40 years ago. He was a bullet when I was little.
Just wait for this next one.
Manute, Daniel, correct, perfect. Ron H. 3-part docuseries, Lakers, Celtics, Best of Enemies. Fantastic document about the rivalry. Ron H. approved films playing Pressure, Motu, Stop That Train, Tuner, my favorite so far. AI Sluts if needed. AI Sluts. The best. Joey Pedras. I still want to know the real answer of what you were looking at. Joey Pedras, love for the Tuesday crew. Thanks,
Joey.
Real McCoy. Mike is so damn handsome. Here you go, Mike.
You're such a handsome gent.
Battery. The scene in Disclosure Day with I was going to say Daredevil. With the Hansel and Gretel house honestly made me laugh. Spielberg went for whimsy, and I think he missed. O'Connor and Coleman were good. All right.
Coleman Domingo's in it?
Yeah.
Yes.
I love that guy.
Ron H. Roxy, you do you. I don't watch what I don't for reasons. Shouldn't matter to anyone. If I don't like subject matter, no watching. Eating is not cheating.
Come on, eating's not cheating.
You do you, Ron.
Eating is not cheating. All right, Michael D. Need my What is that? It's not even Mike. Who is that?
Is that me?
I mean, kind of. Mike need Mike to sing Creed with Wang's Wide Open, please.
How's that song go?
With arms wide open.
Yeah. With wings wide open. Hee-haw, with wings wide open.
Under
the boardwalk. Down by the sea.
One of those things that the hee-haw will get me. It's like the goats. As much as I hate that movie, the Love and Thunder.
Yeah,
the goats get me every time. Hee-haw will get me every fucking time. Hee-haw. All right, Roxy, in your opinion, why is Mando bombing so hard? Good question.
Because everybody who's a Christian wasn't into it, so that's who they needed to get.
And PLD's like, I liked it.
There he is. I liked it.
Go Pal. I saw Millie Alcock and Anna Guerra on Supergirl red carpet with 2 random old men, and it took AI asking to find out if it was to find out it was Safran in the director. Oh,
yeah. I mean, they're not. Craig Gillespie. I know what he looks like now, but 6 months ago, I would never have been able to pick him out for.
They didn't do the premiere already, did they?
It's in Brazil. There's like a
screening
thing in Brazil.
Got it. Comic lovers, suits look like Guardians, and gun level humor is annoying. I think that's what it is. Kind of is. It's just a lot of things that looked similar. Ron H. Currently at local Holiday Inn stealing internet. Oh, okay. All right. Roxy doesn't believe in eating. Boo. No, that's not what she said.
I didn't say that. I think that eating is cheating.
That's all she said. She doesn't believe in eating. Dill the Pickle. More support. It's a slow, rainy day at the vape shop today. Thanks for keeping me entertained. I've had 2 customers in 3 hours. Hashtag Roxbox rocks your socks. There you go. Ant Colson, any chance for old Patreon content to come to the vault? I love the horror match with Dead Meat. Their channel has almost 7 million subscribers now. Yes, there will be. We're not going to get there for a little bit. I mean, we're just finishing up season 1 right now. Season 1, today there's another semifinal match tomorrow. The finals will be on Thursday, and then we'll put a couple videos that pertain to season 1, and then season 2 will start. So there'll be at least 2 weeks before season 2 is over. But then season 3 is where it really starts. The show that you guys, a lot of the show that Mike got involved with, that it begins in season 3. I think, Mike, you debuted in season 3.
I did, yeah. I think it was end of 2016 or end of 20. Yeah,
that's season 3. But yes, the answer is when we get to those seasons, the Patreon matches and stuff will be extra content that will live there for sure. Mike, thoughts on the cast for First Light? I love Lenny Kravitz as Bawa and Lenny James as John Greenway. Game has a peak cast.
I'm loving it. I haven't got to Lenny Kravitz yet, his character, but I'll tell you, like Lenny James, this game is a really good, for me, depiction, because people are loving Lenny James's character, and I think he's great so far. But what they did is they created a new character. They didn't shoehorn. I know a lot of people like if they change a race or ethnicity of an established character, but this Greenway character is a new character in the Bond universe. So this actor can embody him and people fall in love with him. I think they did such a good job with that. But yeah, I'm enjoying the fuck out of that game.
Johnny, Roxy, are you enjoying One Piece, or is it not for you?
I just haven't been watching it when we're not winning. When we win, I watch. But I have enjoyed it. In season 2, I've enjoyed more. I think I'm 2 episodes in or something.
Ron, many guys, including Ron H., love eating. Hope not to be cheating. But if the opportunity arises, I may eat. I love food. Anyway, watch Hollyweed. He really wants me to watch that one. Joseph Ashley, 3 great things happened today. Tupac, Princess Positive, and Big Balls, happy birthday. I didn't realize today was Big Balls' birthday. What is one fun moment with Big Balls? Can we get a Big Balls rap?
We have to get out of here.
Yeah.
So it's got to be the shortest rap ever.
Let's see. Oh, it's not even playing? Oh, the music isn't playing anymore, isn't it? Oh, there it goes. Okay, hold on. Did you hear it there for a second?
Yeah.
All right.
Hee-haw.
Come on, Rox. Roxy. She's foxy. Oh, yeah. I eat the boxy. I'm eating box, and I'm upside down. Can't even see me, man. Roxy thinks I'm a clown. I'm not. I'm cool. I don't like to drool. I'll put my balls on Mikey's face. Fuck you, Mike. Fuck you.
Nice.
I'm just grateful that Big Balls is behind this thing.
Yeah. He was quiet. So there he goes. He screamed at Mike. Good Lord. What did you ever do to him? Go, pal. I'm a terrible sleeper, not really able to nap, but the first Fantastic Beasts put me out like a light. Never followed the rest. I think the second one's pretty good, right, Rox?
That's my least favorite.
Oh, just kidding. Ron H. Mike and Roxy are the channel's GOT siblings without the Fukin. Mike just yanks Roxy's hair. Roxy hits Mike with the balls, taps hard. They cool though. Aye. Guys, Fonzie does not say that. H.
Aye. Aye.
It was the best. Jose Rodriguez, married for 10 years. I'm considered the box master. You have to be if you're married for over 10 years.
Beatbox master.
Yeah.
Beat that box, baby.
That's great.
What the fuck is that?
All right, get rid of it. It's good. Ronnie, I love the Potter series. Enough said. I also see the series as ours now. It's out in the world. She can't take it back. I'm enjoying this series despite her. Money doesn't replace respect. Fuck her. All right, fair enough. Mr. I crap and shits. Roxy, the question is, how did a man with no arms, no legs ring the doorbell? Dumb joke. I'll see myself out. Someone pushed and ran away. That's what I got out of it. Ron H. Crack Donkey and Crackhead commentaries collab. Mumra. Michael Caine reads lyrics to Tupac's. Hit him up.
I don't have the lyrics. Where they at?
We got to bring that up. We got to do one close out with that. Ron H. Do you guys got the THC carts there? What about it? I don't know. Roxy, do you guys have those?
The cartridges that are yes, you do. Just cartridges.
Oh, I guess so. I don't know. Yeah, guys, yes, maybe. Bobby, The Furious was awesome. My favorite movie of the year so far. After watching, I immediately wanted to go back and watch it again. It's such a great adventure. It really is. It's awesome. Yeah. Say hi to Brett from the chat, says Johnny Patriza. Is Brett in there? Was Brett Sheridan in there? I don't even know. Is that true?
I miss Brett.
Israel Zerg, busy with meetings. I meant disclosure, not DD. Okay. Oh, just regular disclosure. Okay. Kingsport, Cal. Michael movie is still making money. Yeah, it's going to make $1 billion. Ron H. Okay. Eating on the Wang, super cheating. Fine eating is cheating. Arnold lied to me. No, I'm going to watch Jingle All the Way. Better days for Arnie. Watch my reaction with Steph on that one. Got 3 left, Roxy. Ryan S. Halfway into The Burrows on Netflix. Enjoying it. Which one's that, Rox?
It's a show that I'm not watching, but has it's like a big ensemble cast. People like it.
Okay. That's Michael D. Give me one more hee-haw, Mike.
What, am I eating another box there? Hee-haw! Never know away. I said
I said kills me. Darian is leg disabled. Kristian, what's your next solo stream? I have an epic fart story to tell, but I don't want to annoy Roxy with it because she can't fart. I don't know yet. We've got our schedule, the way that our schedules kind of worked lately. There is a thing that I might have to do. I don't know when it is, but it might have to be a show where I have to do really early shows again in the morning for a week. So I might have to do solo shows, but I don't know when that is going to be. I want to give the crew at least 2-3 weeks in advance before you would do something like that. So if we do, I'll let you know. But that's it right now. What? Just kidding. One more. Kristian, no Hollyweed, huh? 30 minutes. Okay, you don't like me. No, I'm telling you, I don't have 30 minutes is like a lifetime. I just found it now. PLD, we're back on with Invincible. So I just found it. I know. I'm sorry. So during that whole time, Sam canceled on me today. So I have Ming coming in now, and then I'll try to get Sam in tomorrow. And then there's one more here. Go, pal. Just kidding. Doesn't Disclosure have Michael Douglas eating box with Demi? Yeah, in her prime. So. Yeah, he does. Mung Fist. Anyone hyped for Death of Robin Hood? That was the one that I had a screening for yesterday, and I didn't have enough time to get to it. I missed it, so I was bummed about that one.
Who's in it?
Hugh Jackman.
All right.
824. All right. Get out of here. Talk to you guys later. Bye, everybody. Bye.